I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go.
And if you was instead of hating, you'd be balling too. I know you seen us falling through. All the rich niggas is all my crew. Fuck it, they can't touch us. If stuck up is what you call it, cool. Ooh, you should have seen when I came down in that. Black on black, cause it's greater haters face down on the mat. Splat, yeah, I can make a green nigga mad. Quick, fast, flash like 10 cash on this bitch ass. You can tell I'm a G by the walk in the stands. I play the game, make me talk in the stands. Watch how you talk when you talk to the man. If it ain't about bread, you talk to the hand. I show you how to get rich. You got a weak arm, I'll show you how to pitch. Made so play, I'll show you about to hit. And tell the police I don't know about shit. Hey, God, I'm fly, something like the air. Ain't that something when it's stunting, man? It's nothing like air. Homie, hold it right there. Homeboy, I'm right there.
Haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really heated, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point, 6-2 gon' split 'em. LPN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner.
5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What up? Peace and blessings to everybody. What up in this thing? Whew. Y'all know Key on Black People Time. She'll be here in about 15, 20 minutes. Coach Amber, I'm going to drop that link. If you want to hop up here and talk about that Franchon Cruise face-off, let me do my shout-outs real quick. But Coach Amber, the link's right there. Let's get it. Ariana, peace and blessings, queen. Terrell Davis, peace and blessings, king. That whole boy, peace and blessings, king. Shalom. Black all day. Shalom, King. Peace and blessings. Frequent flyer, my guy. Even though you full of shit, peace and blessings. Dean by any means. Peace and blessings, King. Coach Amber. Peace and blessings, Queen. That link right there for you. Jonathan Parks. Peace and blessings, King. Thomas Hill, the big guy. I ain't know you had a channel either, man. Drop your link in there too, Thomas Hill. Peace and blessings, King. Let's see. Strap season, my guy. Peace and blessings, King. Let's go. GT Parker. What up, King? Peace and blessings. Richard Parrish. Peace and blessings, King. Let's see. Marquis. Peace and blessings, King. Dank New Kane. Peace and blessings, King. My guy, Expensive Paper. Bomb Squad in the building. Peace and blessings, King. Philly Bull. Peace and blessings, King. Yeah. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. You feel me? What's going on? And shout out to Icon Canadian. Peace and blessings, King. And shout out to Wilder and Joshua. They say Wilder and Joshua getting close to making that deal pop off. But hell, if Otto Wallen beat him, I hope Wilder still beat him again. Detroit, BC. Peace and blessings, King. Coach Amber. Peace and blessings. How you doing today?
I'm doing, man. I'm happy. I'm excited, but I'm hot at the same time.
Oh, why are you hot?
Upper, you know why? You know why?
Let's say shout out to my girl Shadasia Green. She fight tonight. Shadasia Green. She going up against Franchon Cruz, the former undisputed champion. Shadasia Green finally get that name on her resume that people been ducking her. Shadasia has a 3-person hit list. It's called Franchon, Savannah, Clarissa. That's what she's going for. She's trying to get a 3-peat real quick. And today, the first victim is Franchon Cruz. Now, Franchon Cruz, yes, she might have fought a dude in Alexis Jimenez. She fought a real-life transgender guy, and I felt like won. But now she's going against top-tier boxing. And, girl, she's really a home wrecker. And this home wrecker is about to wreck Franchon Cruz's ass. I'm letting you know now. And, yeah, shout out to Expensive Paper, Alicia Baumgartner. She calling out Clarissa Shields for that smoke. And if Clarissa Shields accepts that Baumgartner fight, I'm going to call her all types of duck because Shadasia been calling her out for 3 years now. But Coach Amber, why you mad right now? You got the floor. You know, this your expertise, the female boxing. We're gonna pass to Coach Amber right now.
Man, I hate that he comes in late on some of these discussions because that way it doesn't seem like, oh, I'm speaking for all women. Like that's what I love about.
You know what it is. She listening, but she got something to do right quick.
Yeah, no. But no, I don't mean like that. I mean like I can tell like how I turned around and asked like, who do you do that with? And she's like, my girlfriends. And I'm like, okay, like having another woman that can vouch for me. Like I'm not just speaking for all women, if that makes sense.
Your credentials vouch is good enough. So go ahead. You don't put in your ain't nobody
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Cause you said you wanted to touch on the presser, right?
Yes, sir. Fireworks.
Yeah. First of all, the presser was freaking fire. I saw 2 of them. I don't know if there were 2 or 3, but I saw 2 of them. It's a true grudge match. I hope Shadasia takes her head off, and I'll explain why.
She is,
but
she had a chance. Shadasia was her mandatory before she went and fought Savannah Marshall and lost all them belts. See, Shadasia should be the undisputed champion. Should have been the one fighting Savannah Marshall, but Franchon ducked her and went over there and fought Savannah.
Well, how'd that go to her? I mean, how'd that go for her? I mean,
yeah, but she lost. But Shadasia should have been the undisputed champion. Like she basically robbed Shadasia of a chance to be undisputed right then.
You see, and that whole thing's weird to me because like we're about to get into the presser, but Franchon talk about Team USA this, Team USA that. I represent USA. Why are you going to give a foreigner a shot and not an American? Since you sold Team USA, ma'am.
She scared.
Yeah, I think she thought that was the more winnable fight.
She thought that Caucasian was an easier fight. That's what that was. Now she ain't got shit to lose.
My goodness.
I see you in there.
Well, Upper, you told me you were going to let me fillet, so let me go on and get started.
Go ahead. I'm digressing.
Birds of a feather flock to motherfucking together. Let's start there. Okay. All these women are familiar with each other. Okay. Franchon, Clarissa, and Shadeja, they're all familiar with each other. Okay. Team USA, whatever, they all trained in Colorado Springs at the state-of-the-art facility. These women all know each other. When Franchon sat there and told Shadeja, "You're just a basketball player that learned how to box," that took me back. First of all, it pissed me off, but it took me back in time. And I was like, why does this seem familiar? Oh, that's right. It took me back to when Clarissa said that people like Christy Martin and Ann Wolfe were just soccer moms punching each other in the face. That's right. Birds of a feather flock to motherfucking together. No wonder they homies. Okay? And like I said, these women have traveled the world together. They've traveled the country together. You get to know your teammates. You really do. And I'm pretty sure that Franchon knows Shadeja's background, because Shadeja, she was a good basketball player, yes, but she was already boxing. And she actually wanted to dismiss college to pursue boxing, to travel the world, to become pro. But her mama wouldn't let her. I ain't gonna say she wouldn't let her, but her mama was like, "Look, I need you to do this for me. I need this degree in my hand. Once you place this degree in my hand," and these are her words. These are Shadeja's, words. "Once you get this degree in my hand, you can do whatever you want to. It just gives me peace of mind knowing that you got something to fall back on. After that, do whatever you want. Chase your dreams, girl." So she honored her mama. And it's like, if I know that, I know they know that too. So for her to try to degrade her like that, it's like, bro, what are we doing here? What? That. Oh my gosh. Like I said, birds of a feather. It's irritating. And you know what? And I can at least step outside myself. And you know what? Franchon might be catching some of the flack because I'm so pissed at Clarissa. But they kind of act the same way. So at least I could be honest about that. That whole thing is weird. I don't know if it's a trifecta or whatever that they have between Franchon, Clarissa, and Shadeja. I don't know if it's a trifecta. I don't know, but the whole thing's weird. But nobody wants to say it. I'll say it. Something happened in Colorado Springs.
Yep.
Something happened in Colorado Springs. For those who didn't hear it in the back.
Clarissa teamed up against Shadeja. Like, they all used to be close, but then now Clarissa started beefing with Shadeja, and then she ain't trying to get Shadeja no work. So,
Upper. Something happened in Colorado Springs.
Yep. Heard it was a sparring match.
I don't know. I don't know if you see where I'm going, Upper. But remember, I
heard it was a sparring match that fucked up.
I'm not going where you think I'm going.
Oh,
something happened in Colorado Springs because the vibe. I put it to you like this, Upper. The vibe seems familiar. I've been honest about my preference. The whole vibe seems familiar. and been there, done that. That's why I'm like, what? Why does this feel familiar? Like,
You talking about some girl on? You talking about some girl on girl?
no, stop, stop, stop. Hey, stop.
But you know, Shadasia gets down though.
Stop. Because I stopped. That's all. I stopped there. So that I'm gonna leave it there. You're if you're gonna let me say it once, I'm gonna leave it there. But something happened up in the mountains, and I don't know. But whatever. Regardless,
Speak the truth in love, Coach Amber.
Just let me finish, please.
I said it wasn't a Brokeback Mountain, was it?
I don't know what happened in the mountains, but something happened in Colorado Springs because the hatred that they have for Shadasia, it's not normal, just mean girl type stuff. And I'm just saying, like, the vibe seems familiar. Been there, done that. Birds of a feather flock together, and I'm like I said, I'm being honest. Maybe Franchon is catching some flack because of Clarissa, but they besties. So I mean, at this point, when it comes to Clarissa and Franchon, like, you think one and you think two.
Oh yeah.
You think one and you think two because
you beef with my dog, you beef with me. That's the way it is.
I mean, oh my gosh, I am so frustrated with Clarissa because what Amanda Serrano did, Clarissa was supposed to do. Like, she wants to sit here and compare herself to Floyd and to Muhammad Ali and whatnot. But okay, but what did they do? They transcended the sport. They changed the game. Muhammad Ali changed the game. Floyd, regardless, I mean, I was never that big of a fan, but I cannot deny his greatness, and I cannot deny that he literally changed the game. Clarissa had the opportunity to do that for women's boxing, and she did it. She cares more about her own ego than the women that came before her, the women that are coming behind her, the little girls that are coming up behind her. She don't care about none of that. She only cares about her own ego, and that irks the fuck out of me. Like, you know what? Go to MMA. Go to MMA. Stay there. That way I can crown Amanda Serrano the GOAT because she's at least trying to change the game. Go to MMA. Stay there.
Well, she done took an L at MMA, so you know she ain't perfect over there.
Well, she needed to sit down. That's what the hell she needed to do. I'm done. I'm done before I start. Yeah, I'm. Go ahead, Thomas.
No, you were cooking. Go on and cook. I'm listening to the cook. I only say some, like, you know how Flavor Flav was to Public Enemy. I'm your Flavor Flav right now. Yeah, girl. Go on and cook, Coach. Go on and cook. Give us the beans.
I
told her she can fillet. I'm giving you the stage to go ahead and get your woman's lib in right now.
Go on and chop it up.
This is Coach Amber's corner right now, because you know we about to go in after this, but you know let you get your, you know, they need this. They need this right here.
We need this.
And I need it too.
Okay, fine. Yeah, my mic was tripping. My mic was tripping. Okay, I don't know what it is, but my mic was tripping. I think it's because I'm literally hot and it's a touch screen, so it won't react. I am so frustrated with her because it's like, oh my goodness.
Every week she pisses you off. Like,
it's weird. Like I said, Upper, I've been open with my preference. I am an openly gay woman. Okay? But I don't want to be a man. Like, I love women so much. I am one. Like, they're beautiful creatures. We were built to bounce back. We were built differently. And the fact that, like, you want to be a man so bad and you're not even gay, it's just John, weird.
It's a party.
It's just weird.
Back to
Why? And, you know, I get it that all these men want to, you know, coddle her because it's like we went over this. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA. And, you know, somebody was like, well, something like, and of course it was a man. It was a man. Was like, oh, well, something must have, you know, happened to her, blah, blah, blah. Okay, first of all, and I don't want to go too far into this. First of all, 2 to 3 out of every 5 women have been traumatized by a man in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? Some way, form, or fashion. Okay? Like, that's just what it is in the world. But that doesn't give her an excuse to disrespect these men and shit on her sisters. It does not. Like, it does not give you the right to be an asshole. And so I just, oh my gosh, like, I want to be a fan so bad, but she makes it so hard. Like, so hard. And, like, I mean, yeah, the sisterhood been going in on her. Like, these men out here trying to defend her. Like, has anybody on here seen Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, I've seen the whole thing. That was my shit.
Okay, well, in the YouTube streets, guess what? You remember when old girl walked out, the queen, and they were screaming shame, shame, shame. Like, that's the type
about the queen that slept with her brother.
Yeah, that's the type of shit we on. Like, cause we have been telling her to sit down and quit challenging these men. I know better than to challenge a man. Like I get it. Like, I'm strong. I'm like, I get it, but no, we've been telling sis to sit down and she will not. And then now that it all blew up in her face, all these men want to coddle her like, yeah, the sisterhood, like, nah, shame. Have a seat. Have several of them. Like, oh my. Like, when I tell you, like, we are pissed, like, all the female channels that I mess with, we are pissed because we know what it took to get here and you're just squandering it. What Amanda Serrano did, you were supposed to do, sis. Like, and now you're just mad at the world. Like the world owe you something. The world don't owe you shit. Somebody should have told her that. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, for right now, right? It's one thing I want to talk about, right? We got David Morel versus Cena Agabo, right? We also got Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela. I'll tell you like this, right? Chris Colbert, a lot of people felt like he didn't deserve that win. I'm going to say it was kind of iffy. I can see how you can score for El Rayo, and I can see how you can score for Chris Colbert. But El Rayo has been training. He's going to stop Chris Colbert. Well, he's going to beat the brakes off Chris Colbert this fight right here. He's not going to leave it in the hands of the judges. Now, either he gets a late round stoppage or, you know, he beats him. But I got him, and I got David Morel. I used to pick the rounds, but with Morel, you can't pick rounds because the man can get him up out of there at 0 to 4 seconds. So I got this African, this Hamite, Cena Agabo. I got him getting stopped. The man called David Morel out. He told David Morel that he wanted to see him. So, you know, David Morel about to give him everything he asked him for. So he about to get everything he asked for. So I got that going down. Then, let's see. And I got Shadasia Green. I want to go Shadasia with the stoppage. Now, I know that Franchon can take punishment, but I think what Shadasia is about to put on this girl right here, I feel like she's about to make a statement. So I'm gonna go Shadeja for the stoppage. Now I know Alex Jimenez, the guy, could not stop Franchon Cruz, but I feel like Shadeja, this is a grudge match. I feel like Coach Amber said, it didn't go down right at the mountain. So I feel like she about to beat her down. I'm just being honest. And I got Bam Rodriguez busting Sonny Edwards up. Now, Sonny Edwards, he's undefeated, but only got 4 knockouts. But Sonny Edwards is the slickest white boy I've seen. The boy is slick. Like, hey, if he had just a little bit more pop, the man would be dangerous. Like, the man is poetry in motion. He got some slick moves, but I feel like Bam's a little bit faster, and I feel like Bam's going to stop him. Or Bam hurts him real bad, and they stop the fight. But I got Bam over Sonny Edwards. Mr. Mechanical, peace and blessings, salute, King. Brian King, salute, King. Jermaine Wood, peace and blessings, King. Yeah, Cobra talking jump, but Cobra, a lot of people say Cobra and Aaron Muhammad, peace and blessings. A lot of people say Cobra didn't win that first fight. I didn't feel like he won it either, but he was the bigger name, and he got the win. But I feel like El Rayo, and also Rayo took a break in a couple of them rounds and let Cobra develop some steam. Let him get a little steam. And see, Chris Cobra's another one that ain't got no punching power. He ain't got no punching power either. Yeah, that's what I said, Thomas Hill, because he took a couple rounds off. This time, El Rayo, he's going to fight the whole fight. He's sitting down on punches. He's stopping this man. Or he's going to beat him up until they stop it. I think so too, Cornelius, but you can't call robbery because I've always said this. If a fight is within 2 rounds, either way, you can't call it a robbery. If the fight is like 5 rounds to 7, but the other person win, it's close enough you can't call it a robbery. A robbery is like Maxie Hughes versus George Kambosos. The man beat him 10-2, maybe 11-1, and got robbed.
Say that one more time, Upper. Say that again. I
said a robbery, something 7-5. That's not a robbery, either way you say it. But when you got something that's like what George Kambosos did to Maxie Hughes, getting beat 10-2 or 11-1, and you still getting the victory, now that's a robbery. But when you have close fights, you can't call that a robbery because you don't know what the judge is looking at. And as long as the fights is close, within two rounds, it can go either way. And they call him Little B-Hop because, you know, they say his style was like B-Hop. But then they changed him to Little Prime Time Frequent Fire because he talked to Dion, and Dion gave him some motivation, so he started calling himself Prime Time until he got his ass whooped. Then Dion said, "Don't use my name no more." So now he Little B-Hop again. Jonathan Parks, then you got a winning ticket, big dog. That's a winning ticket. See, I usually pick the knockouts, and I usually do in a fight. I usually wait 4 rounds, and I pick the 5. Exactly, Coach Amber. I usually pick from the 5th round to the 12th round, and that's usually $700 if you put 100 on each round. And the lowest payouts usually be around 800 to 1,000 if you pick the right round. So you'll always win more unless the fight ends before the 5th round or they don't get a stoppage. Then you lose everything. But see, with Morel, I don't know when the hell he gonna knock that man out. He can knock him out early. I don't think it's going late, but you never can tell. You just know Morel gonna get him up out of here. So I'm just picking Morel for the stoppage. Because I know that's coming. I just don't know when.
He gonna get him out before 4 for sure. For sure.
Well, this African dude called him out. OTB, peace and blessings, King. But this African called him out, said he was gonna knock Morel out. He said he wanted all the smoke. And he's on a 5-fight knockout streak right now.
I mean, it's gonna be a good fight while it lasts. Trust me on that.
It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. And even though, like Jake Paul, I wish he sit his ass down somewhere about fighting. But you know, he is putting it on for the women's boxers, so you can't get mad about that. He is putting on for the women boxers.
Now you really got to commend him for that, bro. He really doing big things for the women boxing, man. I mean,
yeah, he got the first women boxing to get a $1 million payday.
For sure. Him coupled with Amanda Serrano, man, they making moves. They making waves.
He got her $1 million payday. Never got that before.
With Green on the come up, like Jake is a fighter. Like I always thought I would never buy his card.
He's a better manager than fighter.
Absolutely. Like I was like, I'll never buy a Jake Paul fight, but this is how genius he is.
That's why he puts good fights on there to make you want to buy the shit.
Yeah, because I have no problem paying for Shadesha Green. I have no problem with that.
Exactly. He knew that. He knew he was making.
Yeah, so commercially he's a genius. I have no problem with that. But it's the principle that I have to pay for it for him as the main event.
Exactly.
It's the principle. The man is a genius. He's a genius. Love him as a promoter, as a fighter, don't respect him for nothing. But the man is a genius. And whenever he does get out of fighting, actually I think he'll be a great promoter.
And you know how we be talking about how a certain somebody is bad for female boxing because of her attitude and stuff, Coach Amber.
Say it again, Upper.
You know how we talking about how somebody's attitude is detrimental to female boxing, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, if you do remember, she was real salty and was hating on Serrano about her getting that $1 million payday. Remember, she was like, I'm the GOAT, I'm the best female boxer, and motherfuckers don't pay me. You know, like she was real salty that
Upper, we're talking about the same somebody that got up there in Detroit and told a room, like it was outside. Sorry, it was outside, and told all these people that she was the first woman to ever be televised fighting. And yep. I think I still have it saved. It's on her Instagram. I got it off of her Instagram.
I seen Layla Ali, I seen Ann Wolf, I seen all them on television.
Thank you.
The fuck?
Christy Martin's the reason I laced him up on the undercard of Mike Tyson. So when she got up, when she got up there and said, I was the first female fighter to ever be televised, and up until me, nobody made over like $5,000 or $6,000. That's ridiculous. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
First off, Cecilia Brækhus was making that money. Cecilia Brækhus, the first lady of boxing. And I love her.
Don King still has Christy Martin good. Christy Martin's still good off of Don King. She's a promoter herself.
You know Cecilia Brækhus too, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying her name right. How you say it?
Brækhus.
I can't say it right either.
Brækhus.
Oh,
I think you say you close to it, but hey.
But see, that's Clarissa's problem. Is she thinks that because women's boxing is under 50 years old, she thinks nobody's gonna remember this shit. Well, sis, some of us are old enough to remember. Because guess what? Some of us were there.
But she was real salty about KDT and Amanda Serrano's payday. When she found out,
she really was hating on it though.
Huh?
She really was hating on her for the payday. She don't feel like
she was hating that they was getting $1 million. Like you should be happy that a woman boxer is getting $1 million. Like,
but they offered her the chance to get up on there too, and she didn't want to do it. Hey, I only thing I say about Jake Paul, because Jake Paul gonna be a hell of a promoter, man, because he sees the green.
Jake Paul about his money.
You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have on this card made himself the co-main and put him first, and then put the women last. That would have been fire. That would have been lit.
Yeah, I wish the women would have been the main. Like, nigga, how the fuck is you the main? Like, that's some main ass shit, dog.
Exactly. It's about principalities. I'm finding myself buying a Jake Paul card simply because I want to see Shadesha Green.
I'm done after
I
this
had
shit.
no problem paying for her, but damn.
After the Shadasia Green fight go off, I'm cutting it off. I want them to see the pay-per-view number drop. Like, yeah, nigga, so you don't do this again. Like, you're not main event.
Me too, Upper. Actually, yeah. You took my thunder. Like as soon as Shadasia's over, bam, I'm cutting it off because I don't care.
Like, I didn't watch that Tommy Fury fight that he got beat. Like, how you get beat by Tommy Fury? That man's a damn reality star. Mike Rhythm, peace and blessings. Go ahead, Thomas. I know you're ready to cook.
Nah, I'm just muting myself because this fool over here calling about you need to mute me. So I'm just
Who said that?
frequent flyer who I'm about to cook in a minute.
There go Key right there. You don't have to mute nothing, Thomas.
Now Key's trolling. That dude named Dave. Peace and blessings, King. Uh-oh. We got Shaq Diesel coming back in the building. The Glock got the safety off it. Y'all already know.
Tell me that dude named Dave up on that bad boy.
Mr. Davis, peace and blessings. Y'all see Key in the building? She said she done playing with y'all Rudy Poos.
Hey, I watched that playback. That ish was epic. Shout out to the beautiful queen, Key Alexandria, for putting
Well, she
Mickey
about to come up
Frickies
here
on
and
notice.
tell about it. I
And
told her she
unlock it.
barreled now.
You know what I'm saying? You held Mickey Frickies accountable, and on top of that, you put the bar so goddamn high that them Mickey Frickies can't even do chin-ups and pull-ups no more.
Brian said Key Pop.
Can we talk about the actual fight? All right, enough about the women politics because some of these guys are weird.
Yeah.
I was in another chat, and you know, we were talking about the whole Clarissa thing, and
Lost Hog herself.
there she go. There you go, sis. There you go.
Dun, dun,
I want to let
dun,
you know.
dun, dun. She's here.
You're silly.
You got your own
Hey,
theme
y'all.
music.
Thomas,
Hey, you know every good superhero need their own theme music.
I'm not a superhero. I didn't mean to cut in on Thomas. Thomas, go ahead, King. I'm sorry.
No, this is your con. Go on and cook.
No, well, first of all, I want to say greetings to Coach Amber. I heard you. I caught you this time. I'm sorry. I was with some clients this morning, so but I was tuning in and Coach. Yeah, I have nothing to refute. You did. That was true, and she did say that she was the first televised boxer. I think that's what you said, right, Coach Amber? You were making that point.
She did, and I think I have to go back on my Instagram because I think I reposted it on my Instagram, and I went the fuck off. And I believe I don't remember what I said, but I do remember my first words were "How dare you? How dare you?"
How dare
So
you?
I think that was a disservice, but you know you got to prop yourself up. So I knew what she was doing, but Clarissa better be careful, man, because I think Green is gonna be the one that get her. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I want to make my case for Jake Paul saving boxing. Y'all don't think so? Like, am I the only one excited for the Jake Paul fight? No? Yeah? So
Fuck Jake
y'all just
Paul.
gonna
not me, not it.
oh my God. Why am I like
After Shadasia fight, I'm cutting it off.
I'm buying it for yeah. I'm on Upper's time. As soon as Shadasia's off, as soon as the interview's over, I'm cutting it off.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Matter of fact, he should have made them the main attraction. They should be the main hovering over that whole dang platform. And he should be segueing to making it bigger and more accessible for them to become features by taking a subsidiary role in this production and allowing them two women to shine.
well, you guys, I'm sorry. Jake Paul is growing on me. So I need y'all to help me snap out of it because Jake Paul is kind of like growing on me, y'all. I don't know why. When he fought that UFC fighter the last time, I was so entertained.
Oh man,
Like, I need
everybody
y'all to
turn
help
against you
me.
now.
Hey, no,
They
help
I
turning
me.
mean, a
against me.
circus is entertaining. A circus is entertaining. A train
Yeah,
wreck can be entertaining.
They
exactly,
talking
King.
back.
He's saving women's boxing. He ain't saving our boxing.
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
He just
but
got his ass smoked by Tommy Fury, a daytime reality love star.
on a
They
Novella,
said don't do
Relationship.
it. Okay.
yo,
Okay, you can save
how
relationships,
big is
but
Jake
don't
Paul?
save boxing.
Honestly, that's an honest question. How big is Jake Paul?
Shoot, enough to have to make 800. I think his last gate did some big numbers. He was
No,
in
I'm
Texas.
talking
Y'all
about
know Texas
how
always come
tall
out
and
though.
how much does he weigh?
Oh, I'm not
Is
sure.
he heavyweight?
I doubt he's a heavyweight. I'm not
He's
sure.
not over
Chat,
200.
how much?
Key, you right. Anytime there's a fight in Texas, it's like a barbecue. We showing up. Like it's like a barbecue. Like if there's a fight in Texas, we pulling up because it's a fight. It's
He
Texas.
sold out that last fight he sold out. And Amanda Serrano's crowd before Jake Paul fought was huge. Was huge. Like they showed up for Amanda. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, I'm gonna give
I
respect to
sure.
Jake
Man,
Paul. I'm gonna give
man,
respect to Jake Paul.
Everything bigger in Texas. I'm just saying. Everything bigger in Texas.
at night.
I digress.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm gonna be the only one after the post fight review that we do Saturday that's gonna be talking about Jake Paul. Okay, I'm just let everybody know. Y'all gonna clown me. Y'all gonna mute me. I don't care, but I'm gonna talk about Jake Paul.
Yo,
I'm
is
gonna
Jake
talk
Paul
about.
actually fighting a boxer?
I'm not sure who this August person is. I'm not sure who he is.
I thought that
Isn't
was
that sad? Like,
yo,
I
no,
just
I
feel
just
like
thought,
that's crazy that I don't even check the dude credentials. It's like, okay, is he a boxer or UFC? And at least he's getting a UFC fighters pay, right, guys? No. Ooh, it's a tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Yeah,
nah.
you
You know
just had
what?
the same
I
question
hope
yesterday.
I hope what Upper said is true. I hope he is segueing his transition into promotions because I think that as a promoter, he can do great things for boxing if he continues what he's doing for these women and just do it for the whole
I don't
scope of
like his
boxing.
damn fights. Like his fighting is like a disrespect to the sport, man.
Facts.
Like if he was anybody
Yeah.
else but a famous YouTuber, he wouldn't be getting no kind of clout, no type of burn, none of that shit. Like he fight people that's not even training to really be boxers. Like the shit's it's a they turning our sport into a shit show. It's a clown games, dog. Like shit stupid.
Hey, I just been corrected. D1
Now I
said that
respect
he's
him as a promoter, but as a boxer, man, fuck out of here.
hey, but
Okay,
up.
but why do they keep? Oh, go ahead, Thomas. I'm sorry.
Nah, keep go ahead.
But why do they keep? Why does it continue to sell out the way that it do? Because Jake
Because
Paul is making
he
some
affects the
money.
casuals. He affects like the casuals, and he always fighting MMA fighters, and you like that. You know the MMA crowd, they gonna fight. They gonna buy the fights. But like that's why Canelo didn't entertain. He said you're a fucking joke. Like to the true boxers and the lover of boxers, it's a clown show.
I feel you with that. I
I
understand.
I,
I
I can chime
digress.
in on that. I can chime in on that. The, when I was little, I used to love the circus. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and
Barnum
Bailey.
Bailey. Where you from, Coach Am?
I'm from the Triple D. I'm from Dallas, Texas, sir.
Man, we had Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
It's a traveling circus, sir.
No, I'm saying that shit traveled every damn where it is.
Yeah,
Yo, Big
Ringling
Mouth
Brothers.
back.
Okay, and think about it. Like let me break it down. I used to love the elephants. That has to do with my grandmother. Whatever. Elephants come in. It stank like shit. Okay, cool. But
Big shit.
that was the attraction. However, when you see the athletes on the trapeze, right? The trapeze where they would toss each other back and forth
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Those are the real athletes. Like Jake Paul has mastered the circus. He is literally the ringmaster. Like, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna bring this elephant out. You're gonna have to deal with the shit smell. And then afterwards you can watch the real athlete swing back and forth. He has mastered the art. It sucks, but the fact that he is pushing women's boxing, I can't even be mad at him for that at all.
Oh, I'm not. That's why I'm gonna patronize with him.
You know, that's a fact. I support him on that endeavor. He's totally doing great things. Right? He's doing great things there.
So what do you guys have? Oh, right. So speaking of doing great things, while all the ghetto-ness and ratchetness was occurring with Devin and Tank, one thing that kind of flew under the radar was a new call out, y'all. We got a new play. We got a new play in the mix, which it was always been there, but I don't think it hasn't been this direct as of yet. But Caleb Plant, aka White Chocolate, has officially called out Jamal Charlo on Instagram. He basically said, in so many words, what's up? So this has definitely put 2024 as far as the Canelo saga. That's what I'm calling it, the Canelo saga, because he got so many. He is another one that got a lot of options on the table. Caleb Plant has it seems to be trying to throw a monkey wrench in those plans. If it was to be a Jamal Charlo and Canelo in 2024, Caleb Plant is like, hold your horses. White Chocolate has entered the building, and I want to fight Jamal Charlo.
Morel been calling you too, Caleb. You act like you don't remember that shit.
True. And the manager that came on here said that they sent something to Caleb. But he wants Jamal Charlo, y'all. What we thinking about?
He wants to get Jamal Charlo, but Jamal Charlo ain't ready mentally yet. I feel like he needs another fight before he's really good. But that's just me.
Yeah.
But I second that. I don't know if he's in the mind. I mean, you got to realize, like, a piece of his heart been ripped out when his own brother wouldn't show up and support him throughout all the stuff that they go through.
Well, you know something? He did it though, because that's why he was apologizing. They say he did some real foul shit.
Yeah, I was trying not to touch on that, but all right.
Yeah, we're not about to go into that. I'm just saying right there. But I gotta also debunk something right now. Everybody thought Tank said he's going to 140. That's not what happened. If y'all do remember, Bill Haney had a recording that got leaked. And he was talking about the 140 division. Y'all remember in the recording, he say, if 135 get too hot, we going to 140, bro. And that's what Tank was saying when he got online the other day. He was trolling Bill Haney. We going to 40, bro. Because that's what Bill Haney said. I don't like these discussions,
but I thought he said if 130.
Not
I don't want to be involved in this discussion, but I thought it was 130. We'll move to 140.
Coach Amber, we're not about to go into what I was saying. Was retracting what happened yesterday. When Bill said if 135 gets too hot, we going to 140, bruh. And that's what I was just saying. That's what Tank was saying. We're going to 140, bruh. That's what he was saying. He wasn't saying he was moving to 140. He was clowning. He was trolling Bill. All right, back to you, Key.
So speaking of we going to 140, Alicia Baumgartner has thrown in her half for 147 versus Clarissa Shields. Did y'all talk about that? She has recently, I think today or last night, has called out Clarissa Shields for a bout at 147.
147.
How we feeling about that? Come on, what's going on?
Keith, do you happen to because I know that I'm sorry, I call her Baby Bomb Bomb. She would have to come up and Clarissa would have to come down, right?
Yes, I'm assuming so. Yes.
I mean, I'm with it. I mean, some of these women are, you know how the men say, you know, hey, put your balls on the table. Some of these women are putting their chest on the table, like, what's up? So, um, I think she was respectful about it. Um, I don't want to give my pick yet, although I do know my pick. But I'm not mad at it. She was completely respectful about it, and she made sure at the end she was like, "Yo, this is no beef. This is no disrespect." Like
No,
that.
well, coach, hold on to put a pin in that. It was a little disrespect because a few moments ago, Alicia Baumgartner tweeted, "She mad because I'm barking up her tree. Nobody is scared of Clarissa Shields, and yes, I will drop your big ass." So I think it just got real. That just happened.
Look there.
Okay, I don't have access to Twitter. I don't, because I hear it's a mess over there, and I'm just like, I ain't got the time. Um, but even that sounds like a response. Like she just mad. Like what was she mad about? About, did Clarissa say something first?
Clarissa said that she is basically, that's a good point. Clarissa said that she was, I think she was a little shocked that she called her out. And it, you know what I'm saying, once all the smoke, if she want to get up, you know, if she want to get it in, she want to get it in. And I guess that was Alicia's response to her. Like, yo, what's up? 147. That's a good, yo, that's a good match though. That's a good fight.
I have no choice but to take that at face value, because Alicia called her, like, said she wanted to fight respectfully, and like I said, I don't have a Twitter, so I can only imagine what Clarissa said, that, you know, and she responded. I mean, oh my goodness, this is my problem with Clarissa. Like, do not turn it into a shit show. Like, oh my God, who was it that said, if you love me, you'll fight me? Like, it can be all cool. Like, it can be all cool. Like, it's F you until we fight, and then afterwards we can be cool again. Um, yeah, you just reading me that off, I'm like, that sounds like a response. Um, I got to look at the weight classes and where they meet in the middle. Although I do, off the top of my head, I already know my pick, but I got to dig a little bit more into the weight difference.
I feel y'all with that. I feel you with that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go through. Shout out to Zenith. I surely didn't say hi to everybody. Hey, Terrell Davis, that whole boy, Richard Paris, Icon Canadian, Zenith, Brian the King, how you doing? Jermaine Wood, Adam Hurley, Bullet in here, what frequent, um, Aaron Muhammad, is Akaflex in the chat? I'm seeing him. Trying to make sure my 10 toes. Okay, B Dog is here. Got you. Queen Ariana, I see you, Queen. She here. Trying to make sure Dank McCain. Got you, King. How you doing? Good to see you. Um, all things as always. How you doing? Frequent fly. Okay, got you. How you doing? Trying to make sure our 10 toes is here, man. How y'all doing? Everybody, if you new to the chat or you new to this, please like. And I hope that y'all are blessed. Jonathan Parks, how you doing, King? I hope y'all are doing well. Okay, so yeah, so Alicia basically, Alicia wants to smoke. I find it interesting, you know, but it was always like little talks and chatter. If Shadeja Green comes away with the win, which I got Shadeja, I think I got her by stoppage. I think she's gonna get Franchon up out of there. That opens it up because I really want to see Shadeja versus Clarissa Shields. And if Shadeja does it in a outstanding fashion, which I think she's going to put on a show tomorrow, I think that, you know what I'm saying, that would catapult that fight. Like, there's going to be a lot of heat underneath that fight. So this is definitely what boxing needs. And speaking of what boxing need, Richardson has been calling out for the past couple of days. Again, it's been died down because of the ratchetness that's been going on with Tank and Devin. But Richardson is ready to step to to Devin Haney. He's reached out to Eddie Hearn. He's told Eddie Hearn to set it up. So what y'all got with that? Is that something that we would want to see at a 140 bout with Richardson Hitchison versus Devin Haney?
Well, I'll go first. In a perfect world, I would rather have the next fight be Tank versus Devin, and that's not going to happen that time. Not now. I don't know if Haney, in his perfect world, sees a matchup with Hitchison as something that he could do as well too. So, because he said he's on this what you call a legacy tour, and I don't think that gives him the opportunity to say, "Yeah, I fought somebody in legacy or something." I think myself it's a great fight, and I think that Africa sees him in very much in the same vein as everybody saw Kambosos when he got the title. He believes that he's light work. He's been saying it over the internet that it's light work, and he's ready for it. So I mean, I would love it. That's a great fight. I think that fight with Sandor Martin would be a good fight. I'm not interested in it, but I know it would be a good fight. But that Africa and Devin, that would be a great fight.
Yeah, Coach Amber, what you think?
I don't care. I prefer him against Tio, Matias, Hitchison. It honestly doesn't matter. Don't care.
Well, speaking of Tio, him and Devin and Tio just had an exchange of words. And Devin basically told him, like, you were drunk. Let me talk to your boss. However, this is a very interesting. So Tio's in a very peculiar situation, and I don't think people are really picking up on it. So Tio and Jermaine Ortiz looks like it's going to be February 9th. That's being finalized. And so now in the running with Tio, we could potentially have so we got 3 people right now going 4. You got Matias, you got Devin, you got Tio, and Richardson Hitchison, right? So Devin basically told Tio, let me talk to your boss. Matias, I think Matias will be out until like the springish, maybe summer, due to the hand injury, and the hand surgery that he's about to have next month. I wish him a speedy recovery. And then Richardson, he's just sitting in the cut. You feel me? Like, yo, what's up with everybody? Now, I do find it interesting, though, that Tio hasn't called out Richardson. He hasn't said too much to Richardson. But Tio did express interest in Matias. So that's pretty interesting to me. And Richardson, we all keep forgetting, will be fighting Jake Catterall for the IBF mandatory, which will be Matias mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So, like 140 is very interesting right now. Very interesting. But February 9th is looking like we're getting Tio versus Jermaine Ortiz. How do y'all feel about that? I think that's a hell of a fight. But I got Tio banging them. No, Coach Amber, Alicia still hasn't been stripped. What do y'all think? Thomas, Coach?
Don't care. If it's not a matchup I want to see, don't care.
With Tio and Jermaine Ortiz, what do you think? Who do you think is going to win that one?
Tio's a funny guy. He's a funny guy because we never know. He's like a jack in a box. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. Cracker Jack box.
I believe it can be a great fight. I mean, if it's.
I mean, yeah, and I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, he's kind of a Cracker Jack box. You never know who's gonna show up. So don't care.
Shout out to 2 Cents. Welcome up to the panel, Queen.
Salute. What's going on, panel? Up, Coach Amber, Thomas, Key. What's up with y'all today? Salute to the chat.
Salute to you, Queen. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I think that that's gonna be a good fight. I think Tio. You said Zena said Haney versus Connor Ben or Haney versus Hitchison. I would like the Hitchison fight. I think that's a really good, technically sound fight. But I think that Tio is going to. I think Tio is really ready because on his Instagram a couple days ago, he posted up some vintage photos of him, and he's been talking like he's ready. You know how they all
Well,
talk.
Tio's about to fight Tio and huh? I forgot who they said Tio fighting right. He's about to fight
Jermaine Ortiz.
Ramirez.
No, Ramirez dropped out. It's Jermaine Ortiz. They're finalizing for Jermaine Ortiz now.
Oh,
They're
okay.
gonna be oh, my bad. I'm gonna buy this that way.
I think that's gonna be a good fight. Hey, expensive paper.
They both beat on Loma.
I think all these fights from this point forward are going to be made, and they're going to be good fights because this is an open audition for who's going to get the next shot at Tank. So everybody's trying to put the best foot forward. So they're making these fights because they can line up their best opportunity to get in there and mix it up and make the most money they ever made.
But these fighters, I hear what you're saying, Thomas Hill, but these fighters are at 140. So even though all these people calling out Tank, they're at 140, and that's the big discussion now between Tank and Haney as far as him moving up and fighting.
Tank got enough fighters at 135. He got Miratala, he has Williams Zapata, he got Frank Martin, he got Lomachenko, he got Shakur Stevenson.
I think he only fights Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson, and I think after that he's going out of that division. Honestly, that's how I feel. I really feel that way.
I think so too. I think it'd be a very interesting fight. I can't wait. You know what? To be honest with you, out of all them boys, I can't wait to see Tio back in the ring.
They both beat Loma.
Tio is an exciting fighter as well. I think people sleep on Tio's skills. And he brings in the ring when Tio is on, man. It's not a lot of people that can beat Tio when he on that level.
I like this fight right here because it's Tio fighting a fighter that's not old at weight trade.
And to add to what you just said about them both beating Loma, I thought he did a more impressive job with him. I said to add to what you said about him, both of them beating Loma, I thought he did a more impressive job than did Tio. I thought, he really truly, I thought seen him lose the last rounds. I thought
he just ran out of gas.
Tio, he's the thing about Tio, I feel like he fights to the level of his competition. And that's not necessarily good because you're not consistent that way. But I like Tio. He's a good fight. He's a good fight for anybody, and he's going to be a competitive fight for anybody as long as he comes with his head in the game. So I'm not sure if his dad is a distraction. Do y'all think Tio's dad is a big distraction for him?
Tio dad just needs to lay off the whatever he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes Tio dad can go off on the ringer. I noticed that when Tio daddy be wearing that Bud Light hat, that Budweiser hat, that's when you know you getting the crunked up Tio Senior. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I don't know something about that hat and them glasses. Once he put them shades and that glasses on, it's like he turned into a whole different character, and he's spitting venom at everybody. So I wouldn't say that he's a distraction. You're supposed to pump your son up. But, well, he walks a fine line because at 1 minute he's good for promotion.
Hold on 1 second.
Minute he puts his foot in his mouth.
Can you hold on 1 second? Hey, Planet 619, I see they keep pushing that narrative about Tank going up to 160. That's when Tank have got up so he could fight Mario Barrios at 140. When Tank blew up that big one time, he said he don't like the way it feels up there. And he's never been north of 150 something since. He's been keeping this shit low since then. They keep talking about Tank went up to 160 one time, and that was after the Barrios fight. He had a little butterball. He looked like a little butterball. They called him a little butterball. and he never got back up at that high again. He said he
That
didn't
was
like
a
it
really
up.
long time ago.
Exactly. They keep, but the Avengers was using that today. I had to argue about that.
The Avengers assemble. No, but let me know if my perception is off. But it seems as though I don't know if y'all have already covered this. I'm not trying to come in and change the subject, but it seems as though these fighters can work with Eddie, they can work with Bob, they can make terms and agree to this. But as soon as they negotiating with a PBC fighter, they want all kind of advantages and all kind of money. And I don't understand that. And then they start spreading all kind of false narratives that all of a sudden everybody believes. And it's very strange to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because they're the money team, and they know that, you know what I'm saying, like it's a lot of money guaranteed, with them.
And how long ago was
and they
that,
want
Freak?
and they want every advantage. Okay.
Excuse me, Q. Those was years ago. And y'all Devin Haney fans been saying that shit all day today. That was years ago when Tank was undisciplined. Tank hasn't been north of 150 in a while now, bro. So y'all cut it out. Cut it out. Go ahead, Q.
Well, that was back when he was dancing with Earl Spence and Adrian Broner in the hallway. That was so long ago.
Yeah, exactly. But the Devin Haney coach, they got to try to find anything.
Speaking of trying to find anything, I want to make a public message to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, don't F this up, bro. Do not F up this bag. Now I had Ottawa winning, but now I want you to win, Anthony Joshua. Ottawa lean. I'm sorry, because I need that March 9th fight. Can you mute real quick, Queen?
Who the hell is that?
Now, that's Coach Amber. Can you mute real quick? I don't think she knows she's unmuted. But I had Otto winning, but now I want you to win, Anthony. Don't be no fool, Anthony. Okay, you got a new coach. I want to see what you're gonna do. And it's looking like, it sounded like March 9th is definitive. Don't F this up. Do not go out there and lose that fight like Tyson almost just lost. Because I can't wait with those numbers. You said what, Coach? He might?
I don't trust AJ like that. I'm sorry. And I hated that Derek James took him in. I can accept Ryan.
James got rid of that son of a bitch.
I can accept Ryan. But when him taking, like,
that
when I tell
you gone. He gone, Coach.
Like Derek.
Upper, do you know why he left Derek James, or did he really leave Derek James?
He left Derek James. He's a punk motherfucker.
He too soft.
Yeah, he too soft. And he wasn't the main attraction in that gym. He used to be in the big fish in a small pond. But see, he was the small fish in the big pond.
Wait a second. It's being reported that he left Derek?
Yeah, he's no longer with Derek. He's been
left Derek, Coach,
like 3 weeks. Yeah. He been left DJ.
Yeah, that's
we thought that was a rumor though. We thought that was
Did Derek confirm that?
But
yeah, he got a
Did Derek confirm that?
He fuck with Sugar Hill.
Did Derek confirm that?
Sugar Hill is training him, I'm telling you.
He's not with them during press run with Otto Wallin. DJ isn't. So, but
Derek James already said that they're not together. Yeah, Ben Davidson, that's what it is.
Well,
I said Otto Wallin.
Well,
I said he had Tyson Fury.
That don't surprise. That don't surprise me
he got
at all.
Tyson Fury old trainer.
Yeah, Ben Davidson. Like Ben Davidson gonna teach him how to beat Wilder. Nigga, you just lost your best
Teach
bet
him how to
against Wilder.
cheat, Wilder.
Yeah, Wilder gonna knock his damn soft ass British boy band looking ass the fuck out. Bomb squad.
I just don't even see. I feel like AJ's too soft. He's
Softer than a
too
motherfucker.
apprehensive. Like I just don't even see that being a competitive fight unless they plan
That
on
nigga
trying to
softer
cheat
than
Wilder.
triple ply tissue. He's softer than triple ply Norman. Can't wait to wipe your ass with that soft ass tissue.
I'm rooting for him. I can't believe I'm saying it. Anthony, don't embarrass me like Tyson did with that Ngannou fight.
I
Anthony,
never wanted him in Dallas. I'm just saying.
well, he's no longer in Dallas now. So
I
we
didn't
can't-
want him either, but I accepted him. You feel me, Coach Amber? I accepted his punk ass. And then
We
he was
never
gonna-
accepted him. I was looking for him on the strip. I was looking for him on the strip, and I was like, "Told you so."
That's what pissed him off, right? Because he say in England, he say whenever he in England, you know, people know him, but people don't come up to him here. So you know, people wasn't treating him as a star. So you know, they wasn't acting starstruck. Pierre
3
Sports,
Englands are barely the size of Texas. I don't want to hear that. I'm not even going on that, man. But yeah, I was looking for him on the strip, and if you're from Dallas, you know what the strip is.
Pierre Sports, what's up?
What's up, Up? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling like a motherfucking villain trying to make $1 million.
Oh yeah. How everybody else doing?
Good. Shout out
What's
to
up?
you.
What's going on?
Chilling, man. Ready for these fights to come up, man. Y'all checking out that Morel fight?
Of
Yeah, I'm about to
course.
get to that. Yep, we're gonna get to that. With that breakdown.
Morel
What?
stoppage.
Yeah, Morel stoppage. Oh, and I
Yeah.
do want to tell everybody too, though, Minnesota, because I'm not too far. Being in Chicago, we're not too far from Minnesota. It's a lot of chatter, and it's a lot of people going to Minnesota for this fight. David Morel, because from my understanding, he sells out the Armory whenever he
Every
fights.
time.
This is going to be definitely another sold out event for David Morel. So moving forward, I don't want to hear anything about there's no money behind David. Nah, they come out for David in Minnesota now.
Yep, he done sold out the Armory 2 times, and now it's the 3rd time.
Yep. So he's selling out. So y'all keep down this young warrior. Y'all keep down him if y'all want to. Y'all see my thumbnail, David
The
Morel.
I just hope they're paying him, because the Armory. I mean, they put on good events. I just hope he's getting his proper due.
Oh yeah, they love him in Minnesota. He's the face
Yeah.
of Minnesota boxing. They love
Yeah,
him
they
at the
love-
Armory.
I didn't even know he was from Minnesota. I actually stayed in Minnesota.
He from
I stayed 3 hours
Cuba.
away from Minneapolis.
Yeah, he from Cuba, but he stays in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Hell yeah. I'm only 3 hours away from that. I got to catch one of his fights next time he fights.
He got to fight this weekend.
Probably too late. Probably sold out, of course. Small arena.
Yes. And speaking of small arena, speaking of that, I think that after this, with David Morel, if he puts on which I know he's gonna put on another spectacular performance. This guy, he does have some knockouts underneath him. I think he's
5 straight.
Yes. So this is a very interesting fight. He's the one that called out David Morel. He does have 2 losses, if I'm not mistaken.
Early in the career.
Yes, early in the career. That's what I'm saying, but they were early in his career. But I think that this is gonna be a banger. And if David does what I think he's going to do, he's 168 just got interesting. It's been interesting, but I think that now is opening up a whole new playing field. So it's like, okay, another person in a peculiar situation is Caleb Plant. Would he take this offer that David Morel then already presented to him, or do he still try to continue to go after Jamal Charlo? So that's a sticky situation that I was gonna say Jake Paul, Lord, Caleb Plant, aka White Chocolate, that he's in.
Yeah, strap season. I'm doing the under on that fight. I'm taking the under.
Yes, that's what I want, homeboy AJ to win, so that we can go ahead and get this Wilder. AJ, Don't mess this bag up. Tyson almost just messed that bag up. Okay,
did.
don't mess that bag up, Tyson, AJ. Because I already know what Wilder bringing. Don't mess that bag up, AJ.
I wanted that Wilder versus Ngannou though. I hope we get that age. I hope we get AJ then Ngannou.
That's gonna be crazy.
What
And
you
then
got?
Wilder can fly off in the sunset right there.
He'll be paid.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said he get them 2 fights right there because him versus Ngannou will sell about $2 million because that shit got big hype behind it already. The hardest hitting MMA versus the hardest hitter in boxing. And the man and Tyson Fury built motherfucker.
Pierre Sports, what you got on, King?
On who?
What the fuck is happening to my screen?
I said, what you got to cook on, King?
I really want to see Joshua versus Wilder, but some telling me Joshua don't want that fight, man. It's just
He
my
don't.
intuition. I think he's scared of him, man. Like low key, he just seemed real scared, man. He don't want to fight him.
He is. He a coward.
Yeah, you can see it. Y'all saw the press conference, right? When Deontay was speaking, right?
He was sizing Wilder up. Y'all see how he was looking at Wilder?
Yeah, but he didn't want to say shit though. When they got in front of each other's face, he didn't want to say nothing, dude. He's soft, man, and that's good. Derek James left his ass, man. He too soft.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. But listen, everybody needs to root for Anthony Joshua. We need this March 9th fight. Okay, we need this March 9th fight.
We can still fight March 9th.
But it's not gonna be. I don't want to hear nobody saying, "Oh, you know how they hate on Wilder." Why y'all thinking that Devin and Tank them get the most hate? No, Wilder is hated.
Yeah, Wilder it has to be the most hated fighter.
Yeah, Wilder is super hated.
They couldn't beat him regular. So they had to cheat to beat Wilder.
Exactly. Bro.
He was too dominant.
Everybody
He
knows
was
that.
too dominant of a force. He was too dominant of a force, and he represented black invincibility, and they had to stop that.
Facts. You said everything I was going to say, man. Facts. They ain't like to see that dude on top like that. He was knocking everybody out, man. Look at they get that dude a 12-second count, man. He was done. That was a knockout. That should have been it right there.
They let that motherfucker take padding out his gloves, dog.
I saw that, dude. Y'all saw the well, of course you saw it. Fucking knuckles exposed and everything else, man. Crazy.
Salute, messenger.
Right. So I don't want them to be like, oh, he beat up a person that already got whooped. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come with if Usyk beats Tyson Fury, they're gonna say something too, because Usyk get hate as well. They're gonna be like, oh well, Ngannou, pretty much softened them up and everything. That's why I be wanting spectacular performances, but that's gonna be a hell of a match, Usyk versus Tyson. And we could be getting if Tyson win that and when Wilder beats Anthony Joshua, we could be looking at
the winner of Wilder and AJ goes for undisputed against the winner of Fury and Usyk. They already got it set up.
We could be getting another one of those.
Yeah, we're gonna have redemption. We're gonna have Wilder beating that nigga ass for old and new.
Hey, something gotta change, dude. I don't know if it's the location, something.
No, what it was Wilder, he came in too heavy, bro. He should have came in his natural weight like he been doing, and he would have got him up out of there. The second fight, he got cheated. The third fight, he came too heavy. First fight, he was just right. They just gave him 12 count. That's all.
Yep.
I feel like
he was solid. The first fight.
Yeah, he just need to come in his regular weight. Come in his regular weight. Do your thing. Put your trust in your skills, and get that man the right hand of God.
Yep. I think he need to get him up out of there early.
Bomb squad.
Don't let it go 12. Don't let it go 12, man. Get him out of there early.
Wilder about to get the power from the ancestors and drop it on that nigga.
Well, speaking of power from the ancestors, Bomac did an interview with Mazuma TV. Shout out to that king, man, up and coming YouTube channel, where he basically said that and I think it was on Pro Box TV as well. Well, basically, Bomac is making his round. So remember, we told y'all yesterday or the day before yesterday that Crawford was back in the gym. He looked good. There's been a sighting of Errol Spence, a full sighting this time. And Errol Spence looks in shape. He looks very, very good.
Yeah, he ain't in the gym. He working with Blu-ray right now. They not at
he is?
gym.
Right. No, I'm not saying he's in the gym. It was just a picture of him with someone.
I know. I was saying because people say Earl's not in the gym, and I'm like, no, he's not in the gym. He's working with Blu-ray right now.
Right. So so now Bomac has come out the bushes and started doing interviews. So I'm picking up on the plays here. I hope y'all catching on what I'm saying. Like
They
I
trying
think
to diminish the fight.
they're starting to talk about the fight more and more. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what happened and basically put it back out there. So Bomac said that made the claim that Spence is an amateur fighter, pretty much. Like he's always had the same skills since amateur fighting. He knew that he was going to get Spence up out of there. That he does not have the skill set or the tools to beat Crawford. And the next fight, he's on record saying that the next fight will probably be ended in 4.
Okay, well, good.
That.
Well, go ahead and just accept the damn payday that you get, motherfucker, and stop asking for more money so they can put the fight on and let's get it popping.
I see what you're saying now. He basically trying to sabotage the fight, basically. Trying not to make
exactly. He is. He's trying to diminish the fight.
Yeah. They are. The thing is, look, them out of all people know. They know that's not the Errol Spence they expected coming to that ring. They knew that. Terrence Crawford said that. Terrence Crawford said he kind of called himself in the interview. He said, I knew I was going to come out here and perform this way due to the circumstances of Errol Spence. Then he switched it up. He knew that Errol Spence wasn't himself that night. He already knew.
Yeah, you know, because in the fight, you remember, if you look at the fight, Terrence Crawford was like, "You okay, man? Get yourself together." Remember?
Yep. Yeah, man.
He
man.
had to put on some type of a show because he knew Earl wasn't right. But hey, he ain't compromised at 154. He gonna 150 that ass.
Hey, truth be told, Earl shouldn't have waited for dude at 147. We being honest.
No, truth be told, Earl should have fought Keith Thurman. That would have been a huge fight. That would have been a fight that we've been wanting since 2015. It probably would have did more than Bud because hell, Bud just did 6,000 by himself. Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao did almost 600,000. So I know Earl and Keith Thurman would have got it popping.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Coach Amber, you got anything to cook on with that? What Bomac claims are Earl Spence looking very in shape.
And they also got, and you know, Vito Mielnicki, he's also scheduled to fight December 29th. The guy that knocked the guy out on the Benavidez card, the one that got the first round knockout. So the PBC is putting together a Friday night fight card, December 29th. Vito Mielnicki is having a 4-week turnaround, and they're having an all New Jersey card. It's like 10 fighters from Jersey on that card. It's gonna be a hell of a card too. With Vito Mielnicki, he's gonna be the headliner, and it's in Newark, New Jersey. So PBC putting on one more fight this year after the Morel. December 29th.
Well, I think that as far as it goes with Bomac, I think he's making his rounds, just talking. Because let's be honest, the Spence and Crawford talk, I think pretty much after like August, September, it kind of died down. You know what I'm saying? Because we had so many other fights to talk about, with like Canelo and David Benavidez and everything else. So the news, the boxing news, it's there. It's not really there, if you guys get my drift. So
you know the diva got to get some airtime.
Yeah, so now it's his time to go out and start talking. I'm not sure yet if Spence or Derek James are going to do their media rounds and start talking about anything.
Spence ain't gonna say that to the fights announced.
Yeah. I would assume so as well. But the picture that's floating around, you guys, of Spence, he looks really, really good. He looks very in shape. He looks healthy, like he looks fuller. And I do believe when I seen that picture, I said, okay, I think we're gonna get a different Spence in the next fight.
We're gonna get a stop.
Talking about the one with the white beater?
Yeah, you saw that picture?
Yeah, dude look in shape.
He looked very much in shape. So but my concern is I just hope that his ribs have fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
because they were saying that there was a rib injury prior to the fight. So I'm just praying.
He had gotten a car accident, a total loss car accident before the fight as well. People forget about that. When he got in that car accident, Bud said, you can spin the block again. But before that, me and my team, we got to go back to the drawing board. We don't know who we going to fight. Next you know, Earl Spence is in a car accident. Hey, yo, Earl, I'm going to spin that block one more time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
that second accident he got into with that 14-year-old kid.
Yeah, the one that got total lost.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he had that,
I believe in what people show me. I don't mean to interrupt, but I believe in what people show me and tell me. In Oklahoma, Mo Hooker, because he is from here in Dallas. That was at this point 6, maybe 7 years ago.
Yeah, Terrence
yeah. You know what? Bud talks like Bob. He tells you the truth, but in riddles. And he said, nah, because by the time we fight, they're going to say you weight drain. They're going to say you this. And what did he do? What did he really motherfucking do?
He weight drained.
And you know what? That is on Earl. And I hold my man accountable too.
Exactly.
I hold my man accountable too.
Well,
like he should have, he should have just been like, fuck you and move up.
No, they was telling him to take a fight in between. He didn't want to take it. He wanted to have all that bravado because he done came off his layoffs and beat other people. You fighting a different caliber now, Earl. You can't do everybody like that. And now you pay the hard
in Texas, we just stubborn. We stubborn.
He learned a valuable lesson the hard way.
Okay, cool. And we'll run it back. Yeah, but people like Bud, they tell you the truth.
Now we're gonna get it back in blood. Now we're gonna get it back in blood though.
5 years ago, he was like, nah, because by the time we fight, you're gonna be drained. Like he knew the game plan. I mean, whatever. I'm sorry.
Bud told us what he was gonna do.
Yeah, he told us what he was gonna do. I mean, where is the best place to hide in plain sight?
Bud spent 5 years training for Earl. That's why he was fighting the fights that he was fighting. And he was getting himself together. He felt Earl's dimensions. That's why he was rubbing on Earl to see. Then, he got ready.
True.
And Earl fell for the booby trap.
So do you guys think that so who do you think is going to be?
I'm sorry, Key. I didn't want to get off track. What was your question before you shot to me?
No.
That was the question. Oh no, it wasn't a question. I was just asking about seeing what Bo Mac was saying about Earl Spence. Bo Mac is opening up more, talking more, going on people podcasts.
I think he's talking because something coming up.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think that's what's happening. They're getting.
I just want to know why they keep trying to downplay the fight, though. Like I don't understand that.
I mean, but I think it's time for them. Not time
because they're haters and they don't want them to make no money.
I don't think that they're so much, though. I don't think they're trying to down talk the fight, though. I think what he's trying to do is just pump up Bud to say, look, dude been an amateur fighter. We've always known that. He's a linear fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying basically Bud finna do him worse. That's pretty much what he's saying. In so many words, summed up.
So when he gets stopped, then what they gonna say?
Yo,
I think
I want to say this. If I may.
Bo Mac out here saying that he cleans out the 154 division, but yet a year ago, Spence was a bum. He was this, he was that. Like, nah.
Y'all know my boy.
I see you cleaning up the diarrhea of the mouth. I see it.
My guy's at 154, but it ain't going for him. He got cheated in his last fight. I felt like he won it, but they took it from him. I don't know how Luke got that win.
One thing I will give Bo Mac, he did say, because they were talking about somebody had asked him about the potential if Spence was to stay at 154, a potential Tim Tszyu fight. And Bomac did say
he destroys Tim Zoo.
yeah, he said that he says that he beats everybody else. He just can't beat Bud. Pretty much. Thomas Hill, your volume was low too, King. But that's pretty much what he's saying. So it's like a double talk. Like he gives Spence his props, but when it comes to Bud, it's pretty much like, nah, you ain't got nothing for him. And I'm expecting that. Because that is his trainer. You know what I'm saying? And what happened with the last
Show me at 154. Show me at 154. Because I do believe, I mean, I'm throwing Charlo out the equation. I believe Earl washes everybody. Throw Bud in the equation. Show me. Show me. And I have
see,
no problem.
Earl beats Charlo. He been beating on Charlo, but see in training,
I think
Earl's
so
a bigger
too,
size.
Upper. I think so
Earl's a
too.
bigger size. See, Earl's a bigger size when they have them sparring match and they in training, but he has to shrink down to 147. So you know he has to lose his power to go down.
100%. Yep.
Yep. So you know he's gonna be up higher now, so he get to let that shit hang out a little bit. Like Floyd said, Earl will be best at 160, 168. That's what type of power Earl has. That's what type of power Earl has when he's ready to let loose. That's the frame that Earl has. He got a frame just like Canelo. The same way Canelo walked in 168, Earl could be 168 if he had a chance to grow into it.
And y'all know that Canelo was hoping Earl Spence won that fight so he could fight Earl Spence.
Yeah, they were supposed to fight. They were supposed to let Earl move up and fight. And see, Earl wouldn't have been like Charlo. Because Earl,
no, hell no, absolutely not. Hell no.
Earl got real bang out power.
Oh yeah.
See, people only see a fraction of Earl's power down at 147. Earl got that one hitter zip quitter. But you can't see it because you know he's down at 147. But you can tell people know the punch is coming and they brace him for it, and he's still breaking them down.
But do you guys believe the rumors that and I'm just saying that the whispers that I continue to hear is PBC really don't want that fight. They don't want a part two. Do you
I
guys
just told you that's not the issue. The issue is they're not trying to put that money up that Bud asking for. He wants front end and back end. That's the problem. And PBC's not. Why would the PBC not want to make that money? It's a pay-per-view fight. You feel me? It's gonna sell. You know, 200,000 to 300,000 pay-per-view fight is a good day. But not if you got a dude that's trying to ask for a damn near $20-30 million guarantee, and you're not sure that the fight's gonna do as good as
he wants the house, he wants the boat, like he wants everything.
Like he acting like he's a damn A side. Nigga, you're not the one that sells.
Right. Well, I mean,
and you think he would be respectful because Earl gave him that bag, gave him that damn come up like that. But no, the nigga show you who he is. He's a greedy, self-centered.
Earl went against his own people.
Yeah.
The suits. He said the suits didn't want this, but I did, and
didn't nobody want that
he
fight.
Sat down and was like, "I'm not fighting nobody until you give me what I want."
Way too much. They wanted to give Terrence Crawford like $10 million. Earl went ahead and had to give him money out of his pocket. And now this nigga's trying to damn get the same amount or a little bit more. Nigga, it's not gonna do 650,000 this time. So you can't get that. So PBC's not about to break even or go in the hole. So with Terrence Crawford asking for this, and Earl, he's the big seller, so you got to give him his guarantee too. So yeah, they're not trying to put that fight on because people are asking for too much.
You think they can put the fight on
instead of just taking a little ass guarantee and catching it all on the back end? It could be that easy.
well, I hope that it is. I do want the part two. Is you know, it's a lot of people that still, you know, looking forward towards the part two of this fight. I do think that you know, if Earl was to take the second victory, I wouldn't be surprised if they both end their careers with fighting each other, because it could be a part three, a trilogy with that. Just like it would be with the Deontay Wilder and a Tyson Fury. It'd be like a nemesis fight, like a really, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be wild for that undisputed with a Tyson Fury versus Wilder. It's like, dang, we meet again, you know? So that's interesting. And I have faith in Earl. I hope that he pulls, you know what I'm saying? I hope he pulls it off. I know that that picture that I've seen that Pierre Thomas also has saw, he looks good, y'all. Like I know there's been rumors circulating that he looks, you know, overweight. And one thing about it too, from my understanding, Earl is still be coming outside and walking around and everything. It's just like Coach Amber said, he's hiding in plain sight. It's not like there was rumors that, you know, he's in hiding, he's in witness protection. No, Earl is outside. He with his family, he's training, he doing what he have to do.
Man, that be them funny ass Crawford fans, just like them funny ass King fans. They all make a nigga. Earl gonna be all right. He gonna be back in the next fight. It's gonna be fireworks.
I wonder what is Earl going to say. I wonder is he going to have a lot to say with this fight with part 2 now that so many people have turned on him, so many people have just ran his name in the dirt, basically kicked him to the side like he's a bum. Like I wonder, I just be one, like if I was a reporter, I would just ask him like, how's your mindset been for the past 7 to 8 months? Like how did you take in all that to get beat like that, then afterwards do have to go to the post conference, you know what I'm saying, look in the audience, look, you know, the memes that were made, everything, people just downplayed him, threw him off. Bo Magnum basically calling him an amateur fighter. And then now he has to come back, face it again. And at this time it's going to be 7 times harsh, like, because nobody's giving Earl a chance, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised with the Earl versus Crawford 2, the odds be 5-1, like it was with Dev and Regis. Like nobody is giving Earl a chance to win this fight. So I wonder like what his mindset is. You know what I'm saying? Like what all happened. I can't wait to hear those answers to the questions of what he's been going through. Yes, they are B dog. The betting odds are gonna be beautiful. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Shout out to Rick Timms. Rick Timms, you know, Rick Timms riding with his boy Bud all day. But I wonder what that's gonna be like. I wonder what his mindset is. I agree, Calvin Elliott. Keep that same energy. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see that his fans are still standing by him. You think they're gonna have a trilogy? I feel you. Pierre Sports, you got anything to cook on with that, King?
Sorry, it cut out. My bad. I had a phone call. What y'all talking about?
With the Earl versus Spence 2 that potentially happened in 2024.
I mean, I want to see that. I mean, hopefully, like I said, Earl comes out there 100%, so we can get a trilogy. I don't want to see it to be competitive. I want Earl to just flat out come out there and whoop his ass. I'm just being honest. I know people saying they want to see it be more competitive, but I know Earl. Huh?
Where the energy at, man? It's like we just like zombies right here, man. We had the energy. Where's it at? Like we got big fights coming up. We got Shadeja Green and Franchon Cruz. They've been ducking this girl. This girl about to make a fucking statement. We got David Morel getting called out by the damn African, the Hamite. The man said he gonna knock David out, and David is gonna put this man dick in the dirt. I'm just telling you now. And El Rayo,
I know I'm gonna have to take a nap.
He said he ain't leaving it in the hands of the judges. He said Cobra ain't making it out. That's what El Rayo said. So yeah, we about to have some fights this weekend.
Chris Cobra
Bam Rodriguez. He done fought with a broke jaw his last fight. And Bam said, hey, Sonny Edwards, say what you want, but that white boy slicker than a can of oil on a hot sunny day. Well, I'm telling you, that man's slicker than greased lightning. But he just ain't got the power. But hey, he gonna get in there. Bam's quick too, though. Bam's quick. He's not as slick as Sonny, but he got some boxing skills to box with him. I feel like Bam gonna catch him up, pop him, and pack him up and ship him out. But hey, we got some good fighting going down. Go ahead, Key.
I think yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. Colbert said after the Rayo fight, if when he wins, he wants Tank Davis next. Colbert, nobody wants to see that fight, King.
Hell no.
Personal level, nobody wants to see that fight, and I highly doubt that Tank even entertains that fight.
He lost to
So
Garcia. How he gonna eat the food of a nigga food he already ate?
Exactly.
exactly.
And Cobra
Rematch
really lost
Hector
that last
Garcia.
fight.
Rematch Hector Garcia before you come talk to us.
Exactly. Yeah. Hell no. Nobody wants to see that shit. He gonna get stopped. I mean, it ain't going past no. It ain't even going past 2 rounds, dude. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah, but he said that he put out a post saying afterwards he wants Tank Davis go sit down. Nobody wants that fight. Not to mention, there's rumors that Tank beat the brakes off of you in sparring, bro. I don't want to see that fight because I
Hey,
don't know.
Tony Reviews. Yeah, that's why I say it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. I told you Sonny Edwards is slick, but I feel like Bam has been fighting competition after competition since he been up there. Since he got a hold of Carlos Cuatro, then he got Sawyer Rumvasai. When I told everybody he was gonna knock Sawyer Rumvasai ass out, the same man that put Roman Gonzalez the hell out. But yeah, Bam been
That's
going to get straight killers. Ray Davis, peace and blessings.
that is true. Hector Garcia and Cobra do need to rematch Hector. And shoot for what now? Hector just got his belt taken, bruh. Woo.
But he still got a rematch before he did come this way. Chris ain't have the belt.
Woo. Hey Ray.
Oh, it's gonna be a good fight, Zeta.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a weekend, man. I got Morel and I can do it out though. Straight up.
Damn right.
Yeah,
I got
before
real.
round 4.
Then after that, I want to see the Benavidez fight. So yeah, shit. Fuck all that talking. I want to see. What's
Hey,
up?
Tony Reviews. Bam is actually pretty fast, Tony Reviews. You better go back and watch Bam Rodriguez. Bam Rodriguez is fast and he got angles.
Yeah, he quick. He got really good angles. He's real nice.
Yeah, he quick as hell with some angles and he got fast hands.
B-Dog, Colbert ran from Hector because of them punches, bro. Hector is a power puncher. He got some heat with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's for me when it comes to Colbert, it's like he's a smaller.
Key.
Can he deal with pain? What's up, Thomas?
They're not gonna hear you on any common opponent with Tank. They're gonna dump on every common opponent with Tank. They're gonna say he was a bum. We know the real. True boxing people know the real. Hector Garcia was a great fighter, and he got some pop behind his punches, and it showed all night long versus Colbert. But they're not gonna give it because he lost the Tank and he lost.
Yeah, Zeta, you can fight, Zeta. Akabiko can fight. He got 5 straight knockouts, but he going to fucking sleep early versus Morel.
Yeah, he's going before 4 rounds. In 4 rounds, he going to sleep for sure. It's gonna be a hell of a fight while it lasts, though.
Because he done talked real greasy today for Morel. Oh man, we missed the weigh-in today too. Today was the weigh-in.
And I do apologize, Key. I do apologize. But no matter what you say about any Tank opponent, they're not gonna give no credence or credibility to it. They only gonna say like he should have been fighting 36-year-old former champions. That's what he should have been fighting. And then when he would have fought them, it would have been them niggas too old, and they didn't have no cause to be in it. So we can't even just go with that. We just got to go with the fact and the principle. The man is Olympian with great experience, and on top of that, he was a champion. Because if you mention how good he is because he fought Tank, that already demerits their value.
Right. I feel you with that. Well, I agree though. I think that Chris Colbert should be chasing after a Hector Garcia rematch instead of calling out Tank. The Rayo fight is going to be very interesting. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they bring it. Because I am very excited about it. Like very, very excited about this weekend. He's not on Morel level, but he can't get caught. He's not on Morel level. He looks like a gremlin, Jannard Hill from the dude from the Lord of the Rings. That is true. He do look like that. Sonny Edwards is a little funny looking. You funny. That's hard. But yo, we've been here. It's about to do just due time because we've been cutting to his time for the past few days with the ratchetness of
Hold on for a second.
Okay. What's up, Upper? Oh.
This is fair use right here.
Ultimately, I feel that he has more pressure on him. Whether I win or lose will be dependent on me, not him.
Everything I'm ready, like it's my time. I'm great.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota as Premier Boxing Champions presents our official weigh-in for tomorrow's exciting night of boxing from the historic Armory. It is all brought to you by TGB Promotions, Warriors Boxing, and Showtime. Sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Now, before we get to our main card, we will begin our weigh-in with the Showtime Countdown Prelims that will be going on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific on the Showtime Sports YouTube page tomorrow night. Our first bout on that card is 6 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first with 23 victories, including 15 wins by knockout, opposite of 12 defeats. From Lynn, Massachusetts, by way of Barranquilla, Colombia, here is Alex El Príncipe Terán.
Now that nigga 23-12.
And now we introduce his opponent with a record of 13 victories and just 1 blemish, representing San Bernardino, California. Here is Lawrence King. And now first up onto the scale, we welcome once again out of Colombia, Alex El Príncipe Terán. $182.4 for El Príncipe.
He looked like he 23-12.
And now we welcome his opponent stepping onto the scale once again out of San Bernardino, California, Lawrence King.
Lawrence King, man, good luck, big dog. If y'all picking on the betting sheets,
182.2 pounds for King.
I would take Lawrence King, and he might get a late round stoppage. Might be a late round stoppage.
Six rounds tomorrow night. Our first bout on the Showtime Countdown Prelims. Alex El Príncipe Terán taking on Lawrence King.
Lawrence King is going to outmatch this man. I'm just letting everybody know this is for my people that's betting. Lawrence King, he's going to bust this man up. I'm thinking it's 6 rounds, though. He might get.
If your legal team is still using old school manual processes to do their work,
your day probably looks something like this.
And now we continue on with our weigh-ins. 8 rounds in the middleweight division. First up to the stage with 8 victories, including 6 wins by knockout and just 2 defeats. Representing Maple Grove, Minnesota, here is Cruz, the Hitman Stewart.
Okay, this right here, Cruz Stewart.
And now we welcome his opponent with 17 victories, 6 wins by knockout, opposite of 3 defeats and 1 draw. Representing Wilmington, Delaware, here is Kyron, Shut It Down Davis.
Kyron Davis versus Cruz.
First one onto the scale, once again, right here out of Minnesota, Cruz, the Hitman Stewart.
I would lean toward Cruz. Cruz is a great fighter. He has less fights than Kyron Davis.
160 on the dot, 160 for
I
Stewart.
would still favor Cruz over him because Cruz, he's up and coming. Kyron's, he's tested, but
and now stepping onto the scale, his opponent, once again, the hard-hitting Kyron, Shut It Down Davis.
I would say Cruz is the underdog pick right here.
$161.4, $161.4 for Davis.
I think Kyron Davis got hurt. I think he's the one that fought David Benavidez. I think that's the one. I think he got in the ring with Benavidez and got demolished. If I'm thinking correctly. Zenith, is Kyron Davis the one that fought David Benavidez?
Tomorrow night, 8 rounds, middleweight division. Cruz, the Hitman Stewart against Kyron. Shut It Down Davis.
We see a little animosity. He's looking at Kyron Davis like, nigga, you ain't shit.
And now we move to 8 rounds in our super lightweight division.
Okay.
First up to the stage with a record unblemished. 11 victories, 6 wins by knockout, no defeats. Representing Stockton, California, here is Hector Madera.
Cruz ain't going to be able to stop him then. Cruz ain't going to be able to stop him, so he might out.
And now introducing his opponent, also undefeated, 21 victories with 10 wins by knockout. Representing Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Dominican Republic. He is the former super lightweight champion of the world. Here is Alberto Puello.
This is the big match right here. We got Albert Puello.
And now first up onto the scale, once again, the undefeated Hector Madera.
Both these fighters is undefeated. This is going to be
143.2, 143.2. For Madera. And now we welcome the former champion, Alberto Puello.
I got Puello with the victory. But this is going to be a hell of a fight, y'all. This is going to be a barn burner.
144.6, 144.6 for Puello.
That nigga overweight. 144. 144, they overweight. Yeah, he done came in heavy. Yeah, he got an advantage already. Yeah, that's why I changed it, Thomas. Here, I said I'm gonna go with Kyron then because he took all that from Benavidez. Old boy ain't gonna take him down. Even though Kyron got more losses and everything, I feel like he gonna pull this one out. He done been in there with some damn monsters. I thought so. He down at a lower weight, though.
Our third bout on the Showtime Countdown prelims in the super lightweight division. Hector Madera taking on Alberto Puello.
Puello missed weight, Zenith. Puello 144.
Our Showtime Countdown prelims start tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. On the Showtime Sports YouTube page. You don't want to miss this one.
You know, that's Mexican versus Cuban.
All right, I will now turn things over to Hall of Fame announcer Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Yeah, that whole boy, they both. It was supposed to be super lightweight, the 140 division, Zenith.
Ladies and gentlemen, indeed a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you
They
as
both miss weight.
Premier Boxing Champions continues with our official weigh-in for Showtime Championship Boxing's grand finale, taking place at the Armory tomorrow night here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, fans, our opening attraction on Showtime Championship Boxing features a rematch showdown 11 years in the making. Join me in welcoming the fighters to the stage at this time. First, from Winter Haven, Florida, please welcome the former WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world, Andre Berto.
Berto about to fight, huh?
And his opponent represents and proudly hails from Gilroy, California. He's a former two-division champion of the world, Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Oh, wow. This is a throwback fight. Robert the Ghost Guerrero versus Andre Berto. Both of these
and the fighters are getting ready to step
boys
onto the
ex
scale.
opponents.
This is a 10-round special attraction in the catchweight division in between 147 and 154. First,
Yeah,
ladies
Robert
and gentlemen, with a
Guerrero
record of
and
32
Berto,
and
Brian
5
King, they
with
both got
24
their ass whooped by
knockouts,
Floyd.
he's the former Olympian and acclaimed welterweight champion of the world, Andre Berto.
I ain't betting on that fight right there. I mean, because I don't know how the years done age for him, but I would take Berto over him, but I don't know what the years have done to both fighters because both of these fighters are over 40 years old. But I know Berto,
Most
he
people
works
have
out.
no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products. It's Amazon's other company, Audible.
$148.25 pounds for Andre Berto. 148.25. And now with a record of 37-6-1 with 20 knockouts, the esteemed former featherweight and junior lightweight champion of the world, Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Floyd beat Guerrero for his belt.
Same weight for his opponent, 148.25 pounds for Robert Guerrero. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it opens up our Showtime Championship Boxing Grand Finale program. 10 rounds of boxing, catchweight special attraction. Robert the Ghost Guerrero versus Andre Berto.
Yeah, I think they both close to damn 45, I think. Brian King, Mayweather beat both of their ass. But I know Berto be working out because he be with that dude that be kicking people's food, Indo Snack. Hey Zenith, after we finish this, I want you to post that link that you was just posting about Leonard Illiby. They ain't got no animosity. This is gonna be two old tigers bearing their fangs. I still think
there they are, ladies and gentlemen. A battle 11 years in the making. A rematch between two former great and esteemed world champions.
The winner of this fight, Devin Haney, gonna send the winner of this fight a contract. You know, Devin Haney want to fight the winner of them. They right up his alley. They're about the right age for him. They 45, yeah. Devin want them. Hell yeah, see if they both ducking Haney. Hey, Key. Both these old coons are Guerrero and
all right, fans, here we go. Premier Boxing Champions continues with the official weigh-in for another rematch. It's a world title eliminator on the line in a rematch, another rematch for the evening. At this time, join me in welcoming the fighters to the stage. First, from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico, by way of Renton, Washington, the exciting southpaw contender. Please welcome Jose El Rayo Valenzuela.
Let's go, El Rayo.
And his opponent proudly joins us from Brooklyn, New York, his longtime home. The former WBA interim super flyweight champion, primetime Chris Colbert. Well, fans, let's bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Weight limit is 135 pounds for the interim WBA lightweight world title eliminator. First to the scale, his record 12-2 with 8 knockouts. He's the exciting WBA number 9 ranked lightweight contender, El Rayo, Jose Valenzuela. Jose Valenzuela weighs in at a ready 134 pounds, 134. And now from Brooklyn, New York, 17-1 with 6 knockouts, WBA number 7 ranked lightweight contender, the former WBA interim super featherweight champion, primetime, Chris Colbert. $134.5 pounds for Chris Colbert, 134.5.
Hey, Chris Colbert shaped like a damn wino, bro. What the fuck?
He don't look like he got no muscles at all.
That's what I said. He's shaped like an old man, like a fucking wino, bro.
Looking like Paul Pierce.
That nigga body just regular.
Who you got winning that fight up with Rayo and Colbert?
I got Rayo. He ain't gonna leave it in the judge's hand this time. Nah, D1. Sabril Martinez will probably go across the way to fight Devin. Devin is the A side on Sabril. So you know.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make this clear. This is for a rematch. A rematch for the WBA lightweight world title eliminator. Prime time. Chris Colbert versus Jose El Rayo Valenzuela.
Let's get ratchet with it. I told you it's gonna be some ratchetness. El Rayo said,
did he try to slap him?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. El Rayo about that shit this time. I told you. He trying to.
Clearly, our weigh-in audience is charged up for this night of boxing. Every single fight is going to be a great one. And now, Premier Boxing Champions proudly presents the official weigh-in for the featured attraction of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions, Warriors Boxing, and Showtime. Well, fans, it's time to bring out our fighters for the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. First, please welcome the challenger. Fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, by way of Accra, Ghana. Here is, and please welcome the world-ranked contender known as the African Assassin, Sena Agbeko. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the defending world champion making his way to the stage, proudly fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, by way of Cuba. Here is the undefeated WBA super middleweight champion of the world, David Morel. Now we invite our fighters to the scale. The weight limit, a very strict 168 pounds, as this is for the WBA super middleweight championship of the world. First, here is the challenger with a record of 28-2 with 22 knockouts. The knockout artist making his first attempt at a world title, the African Assassin, Sena Agbeko.
This guy's 28-2 with 22 knockouts. Yes, he got
Everyone
firepower.
loves saving money, like with our $0 virtual care or $0 minute clinic visits. And starting January 1st, Aetna CVS Health individual and family.
And I gotta keep switching back and forth for this shit.
167 pounds, 167 for Sena Agbeko, the African Assassin.
Look like he hunt lions.
And now with a record of 9 wins, no losses, 8 wins coming by way of knockout, making the 5th defense of his title, the undefeated rising star of boxing, the WBA super middleweight champion of the world, David Morel.
And he had to cut weight like a motherfucker, boy. He looked like Devin Haney.
167.5 pounds, 167.5 for the defending world champion, David Morel.
Fuck some shit up.
You are hilarious.
He about to fuck some shit up.
Let's go, David.
Let's see if he tried to talk that shit to David right here on the face off though. Let me see if he got the balls that he had earlier.
He got up though. He over there. Then he's tall.
Damn, he kind of tall. I didn't think he was that tall.
Oh, shoot, he taller than everybody taller than me. Y'all know I'm short. I'm only like 5'4".
Nah, I didn't think he was that damn tall until a few minutes ago when he was flexing. I thought he was a little short, compact.
Nah, he you said it looked like he on lions.
Yeah, like he fight little lions and shit, lions, tigers, and bears, and oh my.
You going to hell.
Same height. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's respectful. Okay. You better not do nothing, Asina. How do you say his name?
You know, you better know, boy. You said you're gonna knock David out. You're on a 5 knockout win streak. Let's see.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The last time they'll face each other until they meet in the center of the ring for the main event of the evening. Two hard-hitting yet respectful world-class fighters. The champion, David Morel. The challenger, the African assassin, Sena Agabo.
Look, he said you're going down, nigga.
He little boy him.
Nigga. He said, I'm gonna put you down. Nigga, you better stop talking shit. Oh, he done pissed Morel off. There we go. Oh, yeah, Key, he done it's action now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our official weigh-in for today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the Armory here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in Showtime Championship Boxing's grand finale.
Good. He better be.
That's the shit I like to see right there. I like to see when they talk that shit. Hey, Zenith, drop that link for me real quick, big dog.
He better.
Yeah, I like it when they talk shit like that because they got to pay for that shit. That nigga, Morel talking about, nigga, I'm going to put your ass in the ground. That nigga talking about, shit, don't bet on it. I said, oh, okay. I told you, boy, that nigga, hey, Morel sat there and said, okay. Hey, look, Key. See, he done sat there and did that. Hey, Cal, drop that link for me real quick, Cal.
What link are you talking about?
I'm about to show y'all as soon as Cal drop it.
Man, all I know.
Cal, cool it, break your hearts out here.
Oh, Lord, what happened? Well, all I know is that dude ass, I did not know that he was that tall. Shout out to Flossy Sports TV. How you doing, King? Welcome back up, 2 cents. I didn't know that guy was that tall. Like, oh my goodness. But this gonna be a banger.
That Mickey Freaky is a big that nigga upper said he hunting lions out in this bitch.
But the thing is, you know how Robisi just got his loss with the guy that was like that had like 22, 21 knockouts and had a really good record. No, I think it was 18 knockouts. One of the two.
21-0 with 18 knockouts.
Okay, 21-0 with 18 knockouts. So the thing is, I think that this is really good that David Morel is getting somebody like this on his resume right now with
28 wins and 22. He got 28 wins and 22 knockouts.
Yes, he needs this right now. This is a very good and a very big stepping stone, y'all. I think this is going to be a banger, but I don't think it's going past 6. That's my opinion. Maybe 7, but he going to get that boy up out of there.
Okay, I thought it was something else, Thomas Hill. Shit, I thought it was something else. I looked at something wrong. That's what I get for being in y'all conversation. My bad. Mr. Ishmael. Yeah. Salute, Mr. Ishmael.
Morel in rounds 5 through 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even think it's going to go. No, I don't even think it's going that low. That nigga just pissed Morel off. I got him going down in the first 3. He done pissed Morel off.
Damn.
You didn't just see what just happened?
I seen it. I watched it earlier, and I watched the film of dude. Dude got some knockouts, but man.
But before we go out, it's one more thing I want to show y'all real quick. It's a little bit more ratchetness because I don't think y'all might have seen the ratchetness that popped off with Franchon Cruz in them. Did you happen to see it, Key?
Which one?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They got it popping. That was a very entertaining one. Oh, did Flossie Sports get off? Oh, was the salute to
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Fuck you, Dana. All right, I appreciate y'all for sitting around for me. We got one more thing we got to pop off real quick.
And her opponent, she is the former, undisputed, super middleweight champion of the world, the heavy
Like
hitting diva, Franchon Cruz deserves.
We ratchet today. This popping off in a little bit. This
Hold
popping
on,
off
wait,
tonight.
pause it.
Shia, we'll start with you. Obviously, a big opportunity for you on Friday night. How do you feel going into this world title match?
I feel great. It's been a long time.
What, Keith?
Now y'all knew damn well that as soon as she walked out in that pink ass wig, that it was about to get very ratchet. This girl came outside. She came outside in a Pepto-Bismol colored wig. That's what I do. That's what I do. That she was on business. Go ahead.
All right, hold on. Y'all know Key said she loved it.
Before we start, if you want to ask a question, please do it.
Fuck me up. Hold on.
Raise your hand if you want to ask.
Like Key, we are on the same page.
Yo, this
We're
nigga
on
look
the
like
same page because
you got to go back, Upper.
Hey, I also posted the correct link. My bad. Check out the new one I put up there.
Key done made me fuck up. Hold on. She
I'm
messed
sorry.
up.
Yeah,
okay, that's fine. But Key, if you had a choice between winning everything and being like, I got
made for this.
Scalp
for going places,
what would you do?
Say it again. If I had a choice for renting everything and what?
If I can if I can snatch your scalp, take everything off your head, and give you a fair fight, would you choose to keep?
I'm waiting on you, Coach M.
Would you choose to keep it, or would you choose to be like, I'm going out there?
I'm going out there.
All right, I'm gonna start.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
I paid my dues to the sport. This matchup was supposed to be some time ago, but it's finally here, and I feel amazing and I'm ready to go. Thanks to MVP, J. Cole, and Keisha for making this happen. This is a dream come true.
Franchon, obviously, you're the former super middleweight champion of the world. A chance to get some titles back around your waist on Friday. Where are you mentally right now? You showed up. You're not going to talk? All right. Shia, that means you got to carry the load here. Yesterday, she made an interesting comment on an interview she did. She said, I move in love, Shia moves in hate. I don't deal with that negative energy. What's your reaction to that?
Well, there's no reaction. Those are her sentiments. I've forgiven Franchon for everything she's done in the past, so I can compete with a level head. She knows what she did, as far as coming to this event, but it doesn't matter anymore. The contract is signed, the belt is on the line.
11 knockouts and 13 wins. Is that your goal for this fight? Stop her?
Absolutely, that's what I'll do. That's what the sweet Terminator's named after. If the knockout was there, I'm going for it.
Some people feel you have somewhat similar styles. Do you see any similarities between you and Franchon boxing-wise?
Absolutely not. Not to take anything away from Franchon Cruz, she's a great fighter. Respects to her what she's done for the sport, what she does do well. She's good at it. But I'm a boxer and a puncher, and my record shows that. I have the technical skills, the technical abilities. I can do it all, so, you know.
What did I do to you?
Where's the post?
What did I do to you? This is your time to say what I did to you.
You want to know what you did to me?
Yeah.
We were teammates on the USA team, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? Kazakhstan, 2016 World Championship?
Yeah.
You remember spitting on me?
I remember that she disrespected me, and we had our.
She had no knowledge. She had no knowledge. She had with love.
No.
With love. You don't remember spitting on me?
No. Do you remember trying to embarrass me for supporting women's boxing?
I remember asking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I remember asking you if you were with Team USA because you were bigging up one of Clarissa Shields' opponents.
People that I had history with, people that I competed at the World Tournament since 2005 with, supporting all women's boxing.
Okay,
all women's boxing.
You asked me a question and I just answered it. You said that, I remember embarrassing you and disrespecting you, so I just told you where that might came from. Do you remember spitting on me?
I remember we had a conversation in a lobby where you had plenty of space, opportunity to get any issue you had with me out, and you opted not to. There were plenty of witnesses there.
Do you remember spitting on me?
I remember you said it in my face.
I remember you yelling at me and you said, you know what?
At the end of the day,
spitting on me.
I remember you said it in my face.
So you don't remember?
I remember you embarrassing me in front of people for supporting women's boxing.
Understood.
For supporting women's boxing, and I remember me talking to you in
Hell
private.
yeah, boy.
And trying to
You spit in my face too?
talking to you in private.
I gotta tell
and I gave you space and opportunity to do what you felt you need to do. And now you have the opportunity to see December 15th.
Okay.
You done spit in my fucking face?
So, but guess what? You remember when you fought, I still cheered for you?
I still cheer for you too.
And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. When you talk about Team USA is a thing that represents this country, right? And we have issues, we deal with them. There's plenty of years. If you wanted to talk about that, we could have talked about that. And even in this situation, I've never bashed you coming up. I've been focused on what I have to focus on.
Well, Franchon,
if you could have plenty.
If we been honest, Franchon, there's plenty of interviews where you act like you don't even know who I am.
You don't like me. What do you want me to do? And I never did that. I said you are a competitor.
Interviews where you act like you never heard of Shia.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything. I want you to step into the ring Friday night, December 15th. I'm praying to God that you are at your best.
I showed up.
We will put on the show. And I showed up. Thank you, and I appreciate that.
It's good for you.
All is forgiven.
It's nothing to forgive.
All is forgiven.
It's nothing to forgive.
Okay.
You had something, like I said before, if that's what gets you going, fine. Whatever you gotta do to feel good and sleep at night, that's fine.
You did say that if you took the hard road getting to where you are, and she took the easy road, like having fights in Colombia.
Hell nah,
That's her journey. That's what she felt she needed to do. That's the thing. Winners focus on winning, right? That's all I've ever done in my career. I've always betted on myself and focused on getting where I need to get to. Honestly, if I wouldn't even bet on myself and focused on my journey, she wouldn't make that opportunity. She probably would have got there sometime, but every step that was made that I did, other women before me, other women with me, created these opportunities for both of us. So I don't know what else she wants from me.
They're here. Let's do an unboxing.
See, I wish I could do this with my other page.
We just want to get it on.
Did
I lie? Did I lie? On your level,
I mean, you're a former undisputed champion. You feel like she's on your level?
Whatever she feels, the narrative that's been presented, she's a good fighter. She's ambitious. She can fight. I mean, she got 13 fights. What do you want me to say?
I did look at the Las Vegas lines, and they had.
Hey, Cal Cooley, Franchon spit in Shadasia face.
I don't even know how that stuff works.
That means if you bet $1 on you get 7.
Well, shit, I would have bet on me, get some money.
Are you surprised that you're a big betting favorite against a former world champion like that?
I'm not surprised, but again, I would be a fool to sit up here and make it seem like Franchon is not a force to be reckoned with. She's a former undisputed world champion. So even though you look on the betting odds and you see me up, you know, there's a lot of people in the boxing world who do not want me to win this fight. There's a lot of people in you know, my partners and you know.
Why don't they want you to win the fight?
Let me just say this. Franchon, I understand what she said she had the hard way up, but honestly, I've had it harder than everybody.
You can't say that.
I honestly have.
You can't say that.
But Franchon is known. She's been on the platforms, and it wasn't. And I'm gonna stand tall on this. If it wasn't for Nikisa and Jake Paul and MVP, I would not be here. They gave me that opportunity, and I'm gonna make sure that I take well advantage of it. I was Franchon mandatory for 2 years, and what she did was she went and fought Savannah Marshall, who now I was Savannah Marshall's mandatory. Now she's quoting our MVP saying she's got Franchon because Savannah Marshall don't want to see me either. So at the end of the day, I had it harder than everybody.
Can I say something?
I was her mandatory.
Can I say
got it on? It was ordered.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Since we're talking honestly, hasn't there been plenty of times where I reached out to you outside of social media and tried to speak to you and let you know like things that were going on? It was business. The people that represent you is who you needed to speak to. As far as me fighting Savannah,
Franchon, you told me that my team dropped the ball. You told me that my manager
hold on, can I finish? I'm gonna tell you, when you fought, listen to me, I'm gonna tell you, and I have texts and everything to back.
We don't have each other's number.
No, I'm talking about with your managers.
Okay.
And trying to make this is real honest to God. This is why I said we need to have a conversation. When you fought, this fight with Savannah was in the making since October previous, before you became mandatory. This is fact. When I went over to the
when did I fight the league to become?
You fought February of 2022.
So when was the fight with Savannah?
2023?
When she fight with Savannah?
No, when Savannah fought Clarissa,
okay,
and I went over there, we were already putting the fight into the works. When you fought,
you think that was fair?
No, listen. Can you understand how this works? Then, when you fought in February 3rd, we approached
February 4th.
February 3rd, my manager approached your manager, Mike, and tried to make the fight. We have communications after that.
Your manager, Peter Conn, I was my manager.
Yes. Mike who represents MVP.
Okay.
We had conversations, we had text messages. He knew what was on the table. We said, okay, are we gonna make the fight with Shia and Franchon? At that time, MVP did not have a platform or a network and gave the okay for us to fight. And I was seeing those texts. This is me talking to you. I was seeing those texts, so you talk to them about it.
And it's time. It's time.
All right, let's take one final word for both of you guys. Obviously, you can't wait to see these two women punch each other in the face. We do that on Friday night. Let's start with the former champ.
Listen.
What's going to happen on Friday night?
Listen, at the end of the day, don't test my gangster. Don't test my character. I'll keep it straight 100 with you, and we're going to fight December 15th. I showed up, I'm putting up, and I'm going to show out.
Okay. And Shia, your final thoughts.
This is the most you've ever heard the sweet Terminator talk. If that about Jake Paul, I don't do too much talking. When I get to ring, my hands do the talking, and that's what's gonna happen, right? It's my night. I paid my dues. I'm ready. I will be your WEC World Super Middleweight World Champion, as I should have been. Woo! That's all I
Well, ladies and gentlemen, not many boxers have done or are doing what Jake Paul has accomplished so far and looks to accomplish as he tries to become a boxing world champion. He's been criticized for every fight from the haters. You're not fighting professional boxers. You're not fighting guys with skill. Well, he's taking on a fighter fighting night who has been a long-time professional, has more wins, more experience, no knockouts than Jake Paul, and he's given it to us as part of your DAZN subscription. So first up, let's introduce.
Lowe's knows you need to save money this holiday, so
you can get more of what you want.
With our lowest price guarantee, this holiday, if you find a better price, we'll match.
Well, hell.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about Jake Paul, so we see what we need to see. But hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: you spit on me, boy. Don't spit on me and don't slap me. You do any of those two right there, you might well kill me, dog.
And kick me in the butt.
We there.
So that's two things.
We there right now. And spitting, that's the nastiest shit you can do. Like, you spitting your fluids on me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no spitting, no kicking.
Nothing happened in the mouth.
That shit just pissed me off.
And notice how she didn't deny it. She did not deny it.
Shadeja Green got spit on by Franchon Cruz. PG Big Dog. Like, you gonna spit your dick suckers on me? Oh man. 2 Cent playing musical chairs and shit.
Yeah, 2 Cent.
Man, my signal keeps fading. I'm like, what the H is going on?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? She got that connection.
I'm about to be petty real quick. Oh, wrong picture. Hold up. Wrong picture. That's the wrong picture. Wrong picture.
Hey, that's Big Hanos right there. No, put that pic back up. That's Big Hanos.
Hey, that is not a good look at all.
They did 50. They did 50K pay-per-view buys and had a $1.7 million gate. Boom. But people talking about 150 to 250,000. Booyah! It's so can't lie on that one.
Them ninjas don't move goalposts; they move stadiums.
But see, I told.
But it was a crazy argument to be having anyway. It's like
I told Key last week, but when it first came out, the day after the fight, it was an article on that thing, Sportster, the one you can write your own. You just pay like $10. You can put your own article up, and I sent it to Key. I say, there it go, and that was it. I'm not trying to see the Sportster bullet. Let me see what you're talking about, Bullet.
Bullet ain't talking about it. His boy Big Haino's gonna get a healthy dose of that Tank wheel for acting a fool, and him his daddy too. And like Tank said, he gonna have his daddy feeling bad when he lay his son on that damn canvas taking that mat nap. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, Bullet, that ain't worse than when he was doing the dance. That ain't worse than him doing that dance, Bullet.
Oh, you mean when Tank was in his drawers dancing? Yeah, that's
man. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what was going on. That nigga must have been on some ish that night.
Let me see what Cal Cooley talking about.
I know Key don't like to throw the duck word around, but at some point when you're just being unreasonable and unrealistic in negotiations, I'm gonna have to say that's a duck. You trying to call all these shots and say you want $30 million and all this stuff. You obviously just don't want the fight.
They don't want to fight. Zena's been saying it for the longest, though. I mean, I know they don't want to
Cal
fight.
Cooley, who the hell is Two-Tone the Superstar?
Oh, he's some funny.
Oh, I think he a Twitter guy, a boxing Twitter guy.
Yeah, he's something like that.
All right, I put up that Leonard Ellerby just went in on that nigga.
Yeah, he be calling Leonard Ellerby all kinds of names and whatnot.
Well, Leonard Ellerby just called him a name. Called him a stupid ass goofy and all that shit. Hold up.
I think he the one that started calling him Leonard Smellerby because of his nose.
Hey, Upper, can I politely exit out?
You say what?
Those words.
I can't hear you, Coach Amber.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, what you say?
I said, can I politely exit out? Because I know it's about to go somewhere else.
We're not about to do that today.
No, but it's okay if you want to, Amber.
Yeah, it's okay if you want to, but we're not about to go on that subject. This thing I'm about to post right now.
Your mic is rubbing, Amber.
Is it? Hold on, give me 2.5.
This ain't got nothing to do with Devin right here, Coach Amber, that he got me posting. That's why I was asking who the fuck the Two-Tone guy was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What is this? What just happened? The public decided. Upper, I think that's you.
That's not me. I mean,
Well, we're in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, the public decides who the star is. And Tank is the star. Period. Ninjas. The public decided their current commercial value is 50K PPV guys in the last fight. They had a very good gate at 1.7 million. In what universe does someone think they can call the shots? Can't fool the public.
Wait a minute. Who the hell did 50K pay-per-views?
Devin Haney just did.
Yeah,
Get the fuck. What? Wait, whoa. Get out of what? What did I just miss?
But I told you it'd be between 50K and 75K.
Wait a minute.
You did say that.
Frequent.
Y'all don't remember me saying that? I told everybody that the zone was not the place to do pay-per-view. I told them that.
Frequent
That's
and
exactly
Bullet.
what you said.
Oh,
50 to 75.
Wait a minute. Frequent and Bullet. Y'all mean to tell me y'all been around here? The Avengers been around here cutting up like this? Y'all been around here cutting up like this? And he did 50K. Y'all let y'all mans do 50, bruh. Yeah, this Upper. Did I just read 50K, Thomas? Upper. Did I just read 50K?
You read 50K, 1.7 mil gate.
Shout out to the gate, yo. Shout out to them coming out there to see him. That's a very good number. That's Ryan Garcia numbers, actually. Because Ryan did, I think, 1.3 before the Tank fight at a gate. But come on, 50K, 50?
Ain't no back end popping off. But Little Elvie says, shut your goofy ass up. You go from dick to dick, fucking clown.
Yo, but real talk, the dude is he is a freaking goofy. I ain't gonna even hold you, man. I don't even
know
call
who that
names
is.
on floor.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me 50,000? I'm so disappointed. Frequent. I'm so disappointed in y'all.
You see them niggas ain't rolled up in that damn. Oh, there they go. Okay, yeah, there we go. As long as they got to fight against a quality 34-year-old person that if Tank would have fought, they would have been massacring. That's all that matters because they're going for legacy. You know, you got people like Maxie Hughes going for that same damn legacy.
I guarantee you, Devin and Shakur would have done triple that. I could bet my bottom dollar that would have been a hell of a paper. Wow, 50.
Devin versus Shakur would be at least 300-400.
Nigga, they was streaming. They was feeling a. Come on. Y'all know that they were streaming or the app. I mean, come on, man. You know, if it would have been real, we would have.
Eddie Hearn didn't even want it to be pay-per-view.
So Eddie Hearn lied. Eddie Hearn.
I hate getting involved in this, but let's not forget that in the UK it was.
Your mic is rubbing, Coach Amber. She said, "Don't forget that in the UK it was free, but still though, nah, bro, not no 50K for a damn Devin Haney. Now I'm disappointed in that. That King should have cracked 100,000
in his hometown.
I would have kept telling y'all that. I said I wanted him to do massive numbers. I wanted him to do. I'm mad about that.
I don't think Regis is the right opponent for that.
I told everybody how the zone was going to work. I told y'all that. I told y'all that him doing it on the zone is the worst thing he could possibly do.
Oh, Shakur did 1.6 million with Valdez. So Shakur got. Wow. Okay, Shakur.
That's why Shakur was trying to bring the fight to purse bid because he said he had numbers that proved that it should be
exactly. Exactly.
No, I don't give a damn. In the UK.
All that said, Devin's a fantastic fighter, and on that merit, that's the only thing I'm gonna go by. I mean, I know he's not the sell or the draw. That's that. Just like I know he's not a punch out or knockout power fighter, but that don't mean he still has. He acquits himself in the ring nicely. So I want to see him fight because that man can he can deliver many blows with his mouth. I want to see him get in the ring with Tank.
That's why Eddie Hearn said it was so much less than the Loma fight. Hell, Loma did 3 times as much. So you mean to tell me 100,000 of Devin's 150,000 was Loma?
You better believe it. Loma was the draw, and that's what I always held to. He's the draw. Somebody was arguing whoever's the bigger name is the draw. They get the winner gets the credit for that, and that's not so, man. I mean, this is the reality of it. Devin is a brother. Loma is more like what people want to root and cheer for. So he gonna bring in the fans. Plus, he's a star because they build him that way over on ESPN, where they don't build Devin Haney. So he was bringing more of the views, just like Cambosa's being from Australia was bringing more of the views. It's no slight to Devin; it's just what it is.
That's why
I think people are thinking that the accolades are gonna make you a draw, as if people are gonna be like, "Oh, that was the undisputed champion. Let me go watch the fight." Like that doesn't make you a draw.
That's the man
That doesn't mean people know you.
He can't knock nobody out, or he doesn't knock nobody out.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I gotta call cap on this, bro. Like, not on y'all on Leonard Ellerby, but on the fact that, come on, man, like.
I believe it. I believe it, Key.
Y'all know that Benavidez and my boo boo made $65,000, and Devin Haney for a title fight with Regis Prograis with a decent card. That was a decent card too.
David and Boo Boo did 82,000, Key.
I thought they said 65.
Well, I seen another thing that said 82.
But still, I'm mad that they didn't even crack 100K. I'm so mad at this. There's two good fights that did not crack 100K pay-per-view buy.
Wilder, Spence, Tank,
Canelo.
and
Canelo.
Canelo.
The ones that has been doing
over,
it, basically the ones that's been carrying boxing, basically.
Exactly. That's all you can expect for people going over that 100K barrier. And that's just the reality of things. That's no slight on no dig at nobody.
Man, get the heck up out of here, man. Devin has no leverage. He has no leverage.
Hey, Key,
oh my God.
Key, have you ever seen that movie Beetlejuice?
Yes.
You remember at the end, Beetlejuice was that smooth, fast talking dude that was trying to get over on the people in the line, and the one dude with the shrunken head.
Yeah.
Then he took his number so he can get ahead of the line.
Yep.
Can't gonna give him that little pixie dust that he put on his head and drink it.
He said, "Hey, this might be a good look for me."
But I mean, he can go in there with his gate though. The 1 point. That's a good gate.
That was a hell of a gate. Yeah, that's a hell of a gate.
Really
They showed up at the stadium.
1.7 is not no hell of a damn gate.
Yeah. That don't compare nothing to Tank Gate.
Not compared to Tank.
It's not no
If
5 million, but I'm
you're not putting at least $2 million on the gate, you're not shit.
I'm gonna give credit where it's due, man. That's a good.
For Haney though, come on,
really
bro. I don't think he ever made that much at a gate.
Yeah,
Tank does over $5 million each gate. Spence does over $5 million each gate. Canelo do. Now Wilder does. Wilder sold out the Barclays. Set the record.
Hey, Frequent, shout out to you after getting killed yesterday and hearing this news right now. You still popping in the chat. I don't see Bullet. Where my man Pellet Gibson at? Where he at?
Bullet in there.
Where Pellet Gibson at? Boy, I can't wait for your boy to line it up in the ring with Tank, boy, because we gonna really find out what's the deal.
The gate is enough to cover one of the fighters' purse, right? Then the 50,000 that they sold, that's only like let's see, 60. That's another fighter's purse, and then you got enough to pay for the undercard, and you still got to pay the company, the streaming fee, all that right there. Like, whoo!
They lost. That's why Leonard Ellerby said you got to come in with your market value. Devin, get some more fights, man, so that you can get some more money. Like, come on, bro. How y'all let this man do 50K in pay-per-view? I'm so disappointed. I wanted this man to sell. I was hoping that the 200,000 pay-per-view buys were true. I swear to God, because I wanted that boy to eat, man. Like, come on, bruh. That means that him or Regis probably won't even get back in.
No, they said they did the pay-per-views to cover expenses, from my understanding. That's why they made it a pay-per-view.
But they had it 1.5 for both Regis and Devin, plus the back-end money that they get for the pay-per-view buys.
which Devin was could have made $4 million, and Regis could have made $3 million. But I don't even know how that's even gonna be possible. I'm mad at that. I'm mad at y'all. That means that Devin took a pay cut because he made more with Loma and Cambosis. With Regis, he just took a pay cut. So he just shot himself in the foot while he was talking about Shakur. He just shot himself in the foot. He would have made double that with Shakur. Damn. Y'all really don't see this? Am I tripping? Am I
They
tripping?
shoot themselves in the foot all the time. Them niggas freaky still gonna push that.
Let me know, really don't see and he won't. That's how I'm starting to feel about it.
You breaking up, Queen 2 Cents. You breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I'm saying it's starting to like he not really wanting these fights. He's saying he won. Because you taking pay cuts and doing this and going overseas and doing this, but when it comes time to fight somebody where you actually can do some numbers, it'll be a decent competitive fight. You making it hard and turning it down and got all these crazy demands.
Not frequent. You right, 2 Cents. Not frequent. That it wasn't a Shakur fight. Even if it would have been a boring fight between the both of them, at least they would have made their money. At least we would have been talking about a 3 to 4 million for each as guarantees instead of some dang on 1.5 and that's it. Y'all boy just took a pay cut. Do y'all realize that?
Yo, Key, call them up there like you did yesterday. Put that up at no. Y'all come up right now.
Like, come on, man.
To do.
Like, how y'all let y'all boy go out like this and y'all around here talking big stuff with y'all chest out like this, man? I am so disappointed in y'all. Devin might need Tank more than ever now. Yes, he does. No wonder he going crazy.
Hey,
no wonder they going crazy.
They making big fights. They chasing legacy. They gonna look for another
Shakur's fight.
Chinko or your boy Regis Prograde to fight next. So Birdo, I hope you win, baby boy, because you next up on the docket.
Am I clear now?
Yeah, you clear, Coach Amber. Go ahead, Queen.
I'm clear. Tell me one time for sure. Yeah, am I clear?
Yeah, can you hear me? You clear?
Okay, cool. Because I'm about to get off of this.
Hey,
I like this is why like I love women on the panel. Like if you would choose cosmetics or consistency and just winning, like that's what I appreciate. My coach once told me, once I stop talking to you, once I stop bitching at you, you're done. You're done. That means I don't believe in you no more. There is a great female fight that is going on tonight. And it's a women's fight. Like, it's a women's fight. And I mean, I don't mean just to be disrespectful. You want to argue over men? Cool. But there's a great female fight tonight that I want to see. And I hope all of you tune in. I ain't going to talk no more about Clarissa because, I always said I'm not going to tear down a fighter, but damn, sis, you make it hard. You make it hard to be a fan. But yeah, I'm about out of here. Shadeja Green all day, and I'm out.
All damn day.
All right, peace and blessings.
All right, Coach Amber. See you.
All right, Coach Amber. Thanks for giving us that good stuff earlier, at least. All
right, 2 Cents. You want to give your final thought, 2 Cents?
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Shadeja Green fight tonight. It's been a nice week going back and forth with the Devin Haney fans, but LB pretty much came out and cleared up all of that, so maybe we can slow down on the back and forth because I don't know what you're gonna say about that. But like I said, it's always good coming up here kicking with y'all. I had a lot of phone calls today. My signal was going in and out, but I always have a good time when I come up here. That's all I got.
All right. Thomas, I'm gonna go for you. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Peace and blessings. We got that fight tonight. If KQKC call it, we can meet over there. And I just want to say shout out to the baddest chat on YouTube. Salute to each and every one of y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. We got fights today and tomorrow. Me and Key might come on for a little bit tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know, but peace and blessings to all. Upper Echelon signing off.
What you got for me, Thomas?
Hold on. Shout out to my guy Zenith as I'm going out the door. He say $50K, $60. That's $3 million. That covers that guarantee only. That means that Shakur made more with Santos than Haney. Regis combined. Haney and Shakur in the same boat. Yet Shakur is more humble and willing to make the fights. Salute, Zenith.
That's a good point. What you got for me, Thomas?
Okay, well, all I gotta say is it's been a pleasure to be up here. Salute to the queens up here cooking on a regular. Shout out to you, Kiki Alexandria. Shout out to you, 2 Cents Boxing. Shout out to Coach Amber for the fire that she brought earlier in the day. Great fight coming up today, tonight actually. Deja, Franchon. I'm hoping that it's up to the intrigue.
Shout out to my guy Expensive Paper with the Bomb Squad, the $20 holler. Sorry about that, Thomas. Now I'm back off. Appreciate you, Expensive Paper.
Man, Expensive Paper, my guy Zenith for always keeping the facts straight. Hey, shout out to Leonard Smellerby for clearing the air. Shout out to Bullet Gibson and Freaking Fly for constantly being behind that man, even when they in the face of wrong. And shout out to Devin Haney for putting on a fantastic showing against my man Regis Prograde. I'm looking forward to the day they can get up in the ring with Tank. Other than that, blessings to all you guys. Peace. All you guys. Much love. Most of you guys who are coming over to Just Do channel, over on Just Do channel. Until then, salute to them.
So I'm gonna end with the food for thought. Leonard Ellerby is going in right now. I am very frequent bullet to the rest of the Avengers. In the US, I understand that the UK did it for free, but at the same time, man, I'm not letting y'all off the hook in America. I ain't got nothing to do with the UK. I am very disappointed in the fact that this man only did 50K in pay-per-view buys. And I want to say, Leonard just said Floyd wanted the Oscar fight so bad, he had to take whatever he offered. We told him he has to accept the terms or no fight. At that time, he wasn't in position to dictate no terms, not one. Oscar was the big pay-per-view star at the time. Look how things turned out. In my opinion, what they did at the Live Gate is a good piece of business, but Tank is operating at a different level. This is Leonard Ellerby. You can't dictate terms to the guy who's bringing the biz. They are used to dictating terms, which is cool, but you can't do that with Tank. Leonard Ellerby also said, rewind back to 2007. Can you imagine Floyd attempting to dictate terms to Oscar? Laugh out loud. Let me tell y'all, man, the Avengers, y'all bogus. Y'all bogus. I don't want to hear it. Y'all bogus, bro. Like, I can't believe that y'all truly allowed this man to only get 50K in pay-per-view buys. I cannot believe it. That I think it's ESPN, Terrell Davis. I cannot believe that y'all really, and then talking around here saying what Devin is going to do and what Devin is not going to do. When you apply for a job and you look at the job description, it says and all other duties as assigned. Okay? You want this fight with Tank? If Devin was to go in there right now, Tank can literally offer this man $3 million guaranteed, and that's all that he get. I am so disappointed in y'all for letting this Tank like this. No pun intended. Because that was his leverage, y'all. I kept telling y'all I wanted this to do 200, 300,000 pay-per-view buys. I wanted Haney not to be successful because I believe in that king getting paid. I am not a Devin Haney hater. I keep telling y'all, like, I like Devin Haney. I don't like the narratives. But if we're trying to push this man, it just made it y'all just solidified it more for people, the casuals, to think like, bruh, you are using Tank name for clout. Eddie Hearn just cleared that up on Modern Boxing. He gave a whole interview about what? Said that they have several humongous offers for the Devin and Tank fight. I want it to happen. I want it to happen. I ride with Haynos. Ain't no way he should do a catch weight or a rehydration clause. However they decide to, like I told y'all, I'm not in their bodies. Pause. So I can't tell them what to do when it comes to their bodies and everything. I can't tell them that. You know what I'm saying? So however they feel as though that fight should be made, whoever signs that contract, no excuses. Like, no excuses. He said Eddie ain't got no leverage either. No, Tank exposed that earlier.
And look, that's a narrative right there that's cute as well too, because Eddie Hearn saying they got some offers for Tank, right? That's the B side sitting the A side of the contract, and people said that it don't happen. Eddie Hearn showing you that it can happen. But yeah, I digress again.
Like, I'm very disappointed, y'all. Like, I'm so disappointed. I know, Bullet. I know that you bought yours. I know Frequent bought his. I know, but come on, man. Y'all around here trying to overtake and do all of this. I'm not talking about you guys, not my 10 toes, but y'all go in them chats and y'all see how them boys is talking about bigging up Devin. You would think that this pay-per-view, the way that y'all been talking for the past month and a half, 2 months, this pay-per-view should have easily toppled 150 to 200K, period. Like, come on now. Not 6 Billy losing Eddie, who thought he had leverage. Man, let them tell it, that whole boy. Everybody thought that Eddie Hearn had leverage to dictate anything to Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather. I keep telling y'all, man, when it comes to PBC, that's a whole different shark. But, man, I'm disappointed, man. Like, I'm truly disappointed. I'm truly, truly disappointed, man. But shout out to Devin Haney. Shout out to Regis Prograis. At the end of the day, them Kings walked away unscathed. You know what I'm saying? At least they got some money. Again, I raised the question. Regis Prograis, the way that you took that ass whooping from Devin Haney, now that you see what it is, bro, now that everybody clowning you for you fighting a 165-pounder in the ring, now that you got a 1.5 million guarantee with now no back end, I got a question for you, Regis. How you got your behind whooped in front of your son? I got a question. Was it worth it? And y'all owe Shakur Stevenson a huge apology. I don't want to hear nothing else about no dang on Shakur, bruh. He just did the same live gate as Shakur. Wow. I'm so... Anyways, Kia was not going to be easy to do 300K because Haney name is only big on YouTube.
Shakur got paid $5 million for his fight. I'm just saying.
I'm not trying to be petty. I'm not, but I mean, come on, Regis, was it worth it? Come on, man. Like, come on, Shakur and them just made 5. You feel me? You just took an ass whooping like that, a masterclass performance for a 1.5, bruh. I told y'all this yesterday. Hell no. Nah. Regis could have fought Canelo. Exactly. But anyways, y'all, I'm so disappointed. Devengers, y'all got to do better for y'all boy. He's officially a market value fighter. He is not in the upper echelon. Shout out to the upper echelonians. He is not in the upper echelon. And that's why Wilder coming back, Tank coming back, Canelo coming back, Spence coming back, because we need the revenue kings. I don't care how y'all want to slice it or dice it. We need those 4 revenue kings, man. They're the ones that's gonna make the money. So shout out to everybody that was here. Shout out to Expensive Paper, Zena from the super chat. Thank you to What the Rougarou.
Hey, before you do, they might need to put Devin on a co-main or something. Like he can't handle a main by himself. Excuse me.
Ooh, dang, now that's petty. Ooh. Regis gonna live good in New Orleans with that payday shit. Okay, we gonna see. 1.5 only crossover only gets you so far. he better hit up Nas and try to get in on a deal. Cause y'all know Nas the plug. But anyway, shout out to Zenith, D1, Expensive Paper, that whole boy, Bullet Gibson, Frequent. Y'all need to call a meeting with the Devengers, bruh. 50K is unacceptable. I don't care how y'all talking. 50K is unacceptable. J.A. Dixon, Terrell Davis.
Hey, hold on one more second, right?
Hmm?
D1, you're not even a millionaire. 1.5 million. You get paid 1.5 million. You only gonna walk home with about 800K. You gotta pay your trainer. You gotta pay your manager. You gotta pay for your training camp. You also gotta pay for the belt. Like they had to pay the sanctioning fee for the belt. Then you gotta pay California tax, which is like, ain't it like 40% for California?
Yes.
Yeah, so California gonna tax you 40% as well. So he probably walked home with about 800K. Yeah. Was it worth it, Devin? 800K?
If that, to be
Put
honest
you
with
in
you.
co-mains now.
Yep, if that. Strap season, how you doing, King? Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Thomas Hill, 2 cents. Coach Amber, Flossie Sports TV. Thank you guys for coming up. Let me see who else. I don't want to miss my other day ones. Ray Davis, a Calvin Klein model. How you doing, King? Shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Frequent Flyer says Smeller B. Y'all bogus. All things as always. Black all day, twice on Sundays. How you doing, King? Thank you for coming through. Dank Luke Kane. How you living, King? Janard Hill, Cash Crypto, the Queen Ariana, Brian D. King, Falcon of the Chat. No wonder Eddie was caught up at Golden Boy's office. They trying to get that Ryan fight. They need some money. No wonder LRB said that Devin is going to be fighting 4 times this year. He said that Devin could be fighting up to 4 times this year. No, yo, they got to make their money back. Dondrick them. Ooh, wee. Tank. Hey, yo, Bill Haney. Say Tank name 3 times again. Dondrick them said them boys starving. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No wonder they got it. Yo, that Tank money will help heal all they woes. I bet you Eddie is lined up right now talking to Al Heyman like, look, what we got to do. Look, he said, Eddie like, yo, what we got to do? What we got to do, y'all? Look, what we got to do to make this work, Al? You know, Al, I know we haven't had the best relationship. I know I said that about y'all leaving. No, you caught the cops on us. No, we ain't caught the cops on y'all. An MMA reporter did. That was Regis and them team. Marquise, shout out to you. At this rate, Devin will be back at 135 in no time, bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, Eddie Hearn approached Al Heyman like, look, all that I said, I'm sorry, chap. I'm sorry. The bloody news that they chopped up what I said. I'm so sorry. No, Eddie Hearn cannot afford to. No wonder they talking about Saudi Arabia. Bruh, I'm seeing all through the lies. Okay. Got it. It would be crazy if Tank stall him out, bruh. Let him stall him out. If I'm Tank, y'all talk that big stuff, stall him out. Anyways, y'all, I'm out. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, man. We'll be back tomorrow night with the post-conference. If we decide to go early, y'all definitely hit up Upper. Let us know that y'all want us to. Yes, Terrell Davis, the bloody news chopped up my words, Al. I didn't say it. Go back and watch where I said that you were a great businessman. Man, how much was left after he paid off his media team? Nothing. Y'all let that man get 50K pay-per-view buys. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Saudi money. Yeah, they need that Saudi money, Zena. They need that Saudi money now. They need that 30 mil. No wonder they want 30 mil with Keith Thurman. Nah, frequent flyer Tank. They already sent it. That's what you don't know. They already sent it. They just letting everybody else know he can't dictate nothing. This was y'all don't want to realize the fact that Al Heyman and PBC just destroyed DHP this week. That's over with. They just body bagged them. Y'all ain't nothing. Woo. Holla at y'all, man. I'm out.
All you can eat under a bug.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blew.
Do you know what that is? That's all you can eat under a bug.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought it was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split. LPN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat them up, eat them up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I can leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding.